Yo 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 what's up? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Waffle House tonight. We are officially back in business. It's been a minute, man. It's been a good long time since we had a Waffle House. But you know what? We are here tonight. I want to thank everybody for stopping through, coming in, checking in. I do very much appreciate it. The Waffle House is officially open. We are back in business. So y'all already know how it go. Those of you who have visited the Waffle House a time or two, a time of three, a time of four, a time of five, make sure to go ahead and place your order in. You know what I'm saying? So we can get your order in, get it out as quick as possible. So get your order in. Also, as we always do, make sure to let me know where you represent from. Drop your area code in the chat so I know, where you're checking in at, or where you're from, or where you're at, or even where you're trying to get. It really don't matter. But we back in business, man. We made another Friday here. God bless. We made another Friday. You got the NCAA college basketball tournament going on right now. I think we are at week 2 of NFL free agency. You know what I mean? Pretty soon we're gonna be doing these shows about the draft. Because the draft is right around the corner. I think the draft is about a month away. Once that draft gets here and the draft is over, hey, football season at that point in time is right around the corner. Because then you summertime gonna be approaching. Rookie mini camps, involuntary mini camps, mandatory mini camps, training camps, preseason, and before you know it, week 1 regular season here. So can't wait. Always looking forward to it. The Atlanta Falcons, they have been pretty busy in free agency this year. We had some cheddar to spend, so we've been running that check up. We've been out here spending all the blank money, running that check up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about that also. Because we hadn't done a Waffle House in so long. We hadn't even had a real opportunity to come in here and talk about the free agency moves. So I'm sure that'll be probably a big part of the discussion tonight as well. So we'll talk about that. The Atlanta Falcons right now are the odds-on favorite to make the playoffs after a 6-year run of not making it. Vegas finally showing us some love. Vegas saying that we should get in the playoffs this year. So, we'll discuss that as well. Vegas is also saying right now that we should win the NFC South. So that's something that we could talk about as well also. So, got a lot of stuff lined up for tonight that we'll discuss. And y'all know how it goes in the Waffle House. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we'll talk about that as well. Y'all know how it go, how it run down. Let's go into the chat. I got my guy Red checking in. What's going on, Red? How you doing, fella? Hope all is well. Y'all make sure to check out my guy Red on YouTube as well. Show him some love on his YouTube channel, please. One of the youngest and greatest content creators on this platform. He does an excellent job. And as I mentioned before, I had the pleasure to be on his show earlier this year. Well, I guess technically earlier last year. He does a fantastic job. So show him some love, man. Like I said, it's one of our young guys, one of our babies, so make sure that you subscribe to his channel and show him a whole bunch of love. He's doing a fantastic job. What's going on with you, Red? Hope all is well, fella. We got G checking in also. G, what's going on, my friend? How we feeling? How we doing? Hope all is well. We got our guy Antoine Wartime TV in the business, 478. What's good, Falcons family? Let's ring the bell for that 478. Big 478 energy in the building. Big, huge 478 energy is in the building as usual. Let's go. Let's get it. What's going on, Antoine? Hope all is well, my friend. Marina in the building. What's going on, Marina? How we feeling? How we doing? Says, what's up, Tyler? Thank you for the Waffle House tonight. We have a lot to discuss. Hashtag resurrect Kyle Pitts. That's me and Marina new hashtag. Resurrect Kyle. Hashtag resurrect Kyle Pitts. No longer free Kyle Pitts. Because they told us he gonna be here whether we like it or not. So hashtag resurrect Kyle Pitts. Let's get Kyle back to the Kyle of old. That rookie Kyle when he had Matt Ryan throwing him the ball, and he up there almost setting rookie records, going to the Pro Bowl as a rookie. Was voted in the NFL's top 100 by his NFL colleagues, his NFL peers. And let's hopefully Marina, we can give him his nickname back when the season starts. Hopefully we can give him his unicorn nickname back. Shout out to you, Marina. I got my guy Archangel in the middle. What's going on, Art? How we feeling? Let's get it. Let's go, Art. We in here. Got Miss Lisa in the building as usual, always coming through, showing a bunch of love. Appreciate you checking in. Lisa, hope all is well tonight. Got our brother Travis Preston in the building. What's up, 478? 478 in the building. Big 478 energy. Repping that 478. Let me get an all-star and a tall glass of orange juice. That's that orange juice. Order up. We got you, Travis. We got you very well taken care of. Very well taken care of, my friend. Let's see who else we got checking in as well. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, what's up, Daniel? How's it going, my friend? How you doing tonight, man? Hope all is good. Ark says the most littest Super Falcon villain music that it is, my friend. That it definitely is, my friend. We got our guy Brian Cornelius in the building. What's good? Big 404 in the building. Big 404. Huge 404 energy checking in. Shout out to the whole 404 in the building. All right, Angel 404 is definitely in the building. College Park, Shady Park, let's go. College Park in here. Southside in here. You know what I'm saying? Big 404 energy. 404 coming through tonight. What's happening in Atlanta, Georgia? Antonio Henderson is in the building. What's going on, Antonio? How you doing, man? What's good, chat? Tight on CP. Tight as usual. It wouldn't be tight if I got here on time. If I say 11:30, you know it's going to be close to 11:45. If nothing else, I'm very consistent. What's up, Tonyo, man? How you doing, bro? April in the building. What's going on, Miss April? How we doing tonight? How we feeling? Hope all is well. Hope you're doing very good. We got the coach in the building also. Checking in from the Coach's Corner. Y'all make sure also to check out Coach on YouTube as well. Go make sure you subscribe to his channel and show him some love. Also, once he blasts off, says, what's up, brother? Glad the Waffle House is open. We are open. We back. We had to do a lot of renovations, but we back, coach. We back. They tried to take our liquor license from us, but we back. Glad the Waffle House is open and back. Taking orders. Be careful posting things from sources. I learned today that I'm stupid and fall for clickbait. These fans, I swear. So coach sending some shots out there. What's going on, coach, man? Hope all is well, my friend. Also, congratulations as well. I saw what you posted there in the group also. So big congratulations and best of luck to you also once again. We got our guy DJ Gaming in the building. What's up, DJ? What's happening, man? So what's up, Ty? Honestly, if we don't have a winning record this season, it will be a busy season. We are in win or bust type of situation. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, we got to win this year, man. We don't win this year, bro. I don't know what to say. I'm going to be at a loss for total words. And the Falcons don't produce a winning season this year, man. It would be a tremendous travesty. I would definitely tell you that. I would definitely tell you that. It would be a big travesty. Coach says 202 SCDC, you think a 41-year-old man can pledge Q? What that mean, Coach? You're probably not talking to me because I'm not sure what that means. I think you're talking about pledging. You talking about the Q dogs? You're probably not talking to me, my bad. April checking in says 707, but I am the 404. Decatur was greater. Straight from the dead. Shout out Decatur, Georgia in the building. Whole east side in here. What's going on? What's happening? That big 707 and huge big 404 coming here strong tonight, y'all. Watch before. Hey, man, the 404 repping tonight. They repping hard. Y'all. Can we slow the 404 down a little bit? Come and say 1912-229 843 803 601 662. But 404 is taking over. I guess they seen that Freaknik documentary. They said, boy, we gotta come in motherfucker deep. We just coming this thing deep. Shout out to the whole 404. C-Dub in the building. What's up, my friend? What's going on with C-Dub? Says, what's up, Waffle House from 770 in the building. Shout out to the big 770 in the building. Shout out to the whole 770 in the house. Originally from the 4 Decatur. Decatur was greater. But Decatur repping hard too so far tonight. What's going on, Decatur? So let me get my order, Miss Todd. I need a double waffle with sausage, Coke Zero, and I almost forgot that slit smoke liquor bull. That's that. We call that the C-Dub special. Always got to get that slit smoke liquor bull and a Coke Zero. That's the C-Dub special. We're actually going to put that on the menu when training camp starts. We'll add that to the menu, the C-Dub special. In here. Art says, I need me a blueberry waffle and hash brown, mushrooms, onions, jalapeno, and cheese on top, and some orange drink on the side. I got you, my friend. You know I got you. You know I got you, bro. We got you. We got our brother David Starks in the building. What's going on, David? How we feeling tonight, bro? Says, what's up, Titus? We back up. We back in business, man. They trying to take our liquor license from us. Let me get a steak with a steak well done. Hash browns all the way. 2 eggs scrambled with cheese. Large coffee with a shot of that Johnny Walker Blake. That Johnny Walker. Order up, order up, order up. I got you, Dave. Appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through. Millie Mills in the building. What's happening with you, Millie? How we feeling, bro? What's going on? Appreciate you always showing a bunch of love with it. I appreciate it, Millie. 404 in the house. Big 404. Huge 404. Big 404 energy represent as usual. We got one store in the building. What's going on with you, Winston? Says, what's going on, Buck and Chat? Smash that like button. 804. Shout out to the whole 804. VA in this. Huge energy coming out that 804. And y'all make sure to check out Winston and also our friend of the show, our brother of the show, John Harris on the eye test. They normally come on every Wednesday at 10 p.m. So make sure you do check them out and subscribe to the channel, run up the comments, run up the likes, and also run up the shares as well. Art says Bird Gang is definitely in the building. Definitely in the building, bro. Definitely in the building. Lisa says, did Falcons fans fuss like this when we were winning? I can't remember. It's been so long. I have a hard time recalling myself. Unfortunately, it's been that long. That's not a good thing. It's been a long time since we were winning, unfortunately for all of us. We got our dog Cool C is in the building. Yo, 770 in the building. Shout out to the 770. The whole 770 all across Georgia. Shout out to that big 770 checking in. Art says, I also love the riding music you always playing in the background, getting those Falcons fans riding about it. Nah, don't make me break your off. So, shout out to Master P. That's a Master P reference. Yeah, that was one of the Atlanta Bird Game members did the music for the countdown and also what you're hearing right now. So shout out to them for showing love and doing the music for us as well. Lisa says our playoff drought should end in 2024. I think it will. It should. It better. I don't know if us fans can take another losing season. A lot of us are already about ready to jump off the cliff, so we really need a winning season. We got our guy Wallace Smith in the building as usual, coming through, showing a bunch of love. Says, what's going on with Todd and give me that all-star with cheesy grits and bacon plain waffle with butter syrup and a big glass of that Orenthal James. A big glass of Orenthal James. Shout out to Wallace in the building, always coming through. Appreciate you, Wallace. What's going on? So who else we got checking in as well? David says we must get our QB of the future this draft. We'll have 2 years to groom him and have him take over our franchise. I can see that happening this year. I think it's probably more probable that'll probably happen next year. But you never know with the Atlanta Falcons. I do anticipate them taking their perceived to be franchise quarterback of the future within these next 2 drafts. We will definitely know in about a month's time, though. Definitely can't wait. Definitely looking forward to the draft. Also, make sure to check out me and Uncle Steve, and I'm sure we'll have probably other guests on as well as we do our traditional annual live draft show. We will be on Uncle Steve's Lounge. Uncle Steve's YouTube channel will be broadcasting live, so make sure you are there. We do it every single year. This year will be no exception. So again, make sure you check us out. We'll be live streaming the first round of the draft. We do it every single year. I'm sure we'll start promoting this probably within the next week or two. But make sure you check us out on our Uncle Steve YouTube channel as well. Let's see who else we got. Lisa says, both are repping the SWAT, Southwest Atlanta strong. SWAT's in the house. Shout out to the whole SWATs. Southwest Atlanta, big 404 energy. 404 came and coming through strong on us. Sometimes us in the 478, we win, but 404 is whipping us tonight, y'all. Shout out to the 404. I'm telling you, man, they seen that Freaknik documentary and they just had some flashbacks. They're like, boy, the Waffle House open tonight? I done watched this Freaknik documentary. Let's go get lit on the Waffle House. Shout out to the 404, the whole 404. Oh, the whole 404. You know, the official home of the Birds, the official home of the Dirty Birds. Raymond Collins says, what's up? Time to give me that NFC South champion omelet. Talk with them Vidalia onions, them country onions, repping that big 912 in the building. Okay, 912. First one repping that 912. Shout out to the whole 912. To the whole 912. Whole 912. C-Dub says, I believe we're going to make the playoffs. We will see. I think we will too, my friend. I definitely think we will. We got Michael Matthews in here, says Swaggin' Billios. Shout out to you, Mike. I appreciate you coming through. Mr. CDX for life says, what's up, ABG in chat? What's going on, Mr. CDX? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Hope all is well. Got us a super chat coming in. We got a super chat from Mona. Says, great show. Appreciate you, Miss Mona. Shout out to Mona coming through, showing some love with the super chat in the building. Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Appreciate that love. Let's see who else we got here. Millie Mills says, to be honest, all I need for Kirk is to be the point guard. In other words, be the Magic Johnson. Get the ball to these playmakers and watch them score. SHIT simple for real. It is. Millie, it's that simple, bro. It's that simple, man. Just, hey, get the ball to the playmakers, make smart, quick, decisive decisions. Be the Kirk you've been, be that same Kirk Cousins you've been the last 4, 5, 6 years, bro. And great things will happen. And I totally agree with you. Totally agree. Okay, I got you, Coach. My bad. I ain't got my glasses on. 202 Southeast DC in the building. Shout out to the whole DMB, specifically DC. Shout out to the whole 202 in here, repping strong. Southeast DC at that. Where I'm from, and yeah, it's 41 too old to play as Q. I don't think it's too old. I know some people that's older than them players, bro. I got a cousin that's older than that plays. Shout out to that 202 in the building. Shout out to DC, Chocolate City. Let's see here. Well, let's see who else we got. Make sure we talk to everybody. Mr. CDX for Life says, question. Is there any reason why we don't like the rookies in the secondary? I would really have them than Adams stay hurt. Just wondering. Do you mean the guys who were rookie last year? That was in the secondary, like Clark Phillips? Is that what you mean? Or are you saying draft the rookie in the secondary this year and have him play? Specify that for me if you don't mind. Yeah, real big 4-4 energy. Huge 4-4 strong here tonight. Very strong here tonight. I got my Bronx brother in here, Robson Santana, representing that big 718. The Bronx in the house. BX in the house. Home of Fat Joe. I'm a Big Pun. Rest in peace. Yeah, the bridge is over. Y'all know. But Robson says, 718 in the building. I want waffles with bacon and eggs, sunny side up, and a rum and coke. I got you. I got that rum and coke coming up. So, my brother, what's good? What's up? What's happening, bro? Get ready to get ready for the bandwagon. Falcon fans are soon to hop on. Playoff bound. I like it, bro. I like it. Definitely like it. We got our brother James in the building. James Holloway checking in as usual. Always showing a bunch of love. What's going on, James? How we feeling tonight, bro? How you doing? The Wild Pods, let me look at the menu. Take your time, bro. We're gonna be here for a while. Take your time. Denise in the building showing love as usual. How we doing, Denise? How you feeling tonight? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Toddy? Just coffee, please. I got you. Order up. I got you. Gonna send some sugar there. Some creamer also with the coffee. Appreciate you coming through. Showing some love, Denise. Wallace says, and I'm down to that 912. Shout out to the 912 coming through beat tonight. Shout out to the whole 912. Says, I'm usually watching Waffle House early at work, busting my ASS, but you, Red, Winston, Larry, and John. Shout out to Red, Winston, Larry, and John. Be having me straight up in tears, having me laughing up a storm, having folks laughing. It's strange. Appreciate the love, man. Yeah, because I hardly ever see you in the Waffle House when it's loud, Ark, and I know you told me most times you be asleep, but appreciate you going back and watching the replays, man. It's been a minute since we've been in the Waffle House, man. My schedule changed, and I had some things that I was doing different. So my schedule was not allowing me to do it on Friday. But bump all that, we here tonight, and we about to get down. We about to get down. Denise says, I'm in Atlanta, but repping the VA. Oh, VA in here again. Big 757 energy. VA coming through strong. Okay. Shout out the whole Virginia Beach, yeah. Hampton, Richmond, the whole VA, home of Allen Iverson, home of former Falcon Michael Vick, repping strong. We got an Atlanta GA faithful in the building. My brother, what's up, bro? Y'all do me a big favor, man. Make sure you check out ATL Georgia Faithful on YouTube, man. Does some excellent content, man. One of the best out there. If you're not already subscribed, do me a favor. Do your dog a favor, man. Do your dog a favor. Make sure that you do subscribe to his channel. Run up the comments, run up the likes, run up the shares as well, please. Will I Am. I like that name. I've heard that before. Title, do you think the Falcons sneak a Super Bowl in within the next 3 years? That's a damn good question, man. Damn good question. I think they're building towards that. I think it's possible. Would I bet on it today? Probably not, but I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think they're doing a good job building a team. I would say for the most part, they've kind of built the offense, outside of, a young quarterback, but, they stuck in a vet. In order for me to be more decisive and say, yes, I think we can or we will, I really got to see how this defense is going to be built in this draft and how they perform this year. You got some good pieces on defense, but there's still some holes that we need to fill with some younger guys. We do got some guys that are getting older. We got some guys that are not coming back. So ask me again in 6 months. But I like where we're going. I really like where we're going. I like what we've been doing. But the CDX for license. Yes, last year's rookie. Okay, gotcha. I really think probably because like Clark Phillips, he started off strong, but he didn't finish strong. And they probably lost some confidence in him once he got more playing time. When he was coming off the bench playing like nickel packages, dime packages, yeah, he looked great. But when he, had to go against maybe a number 2 receiver, sometimes maybe a number 1 receiver, he had a lot of rookie pains, growing pains, and that's expected. You don't expect him to come out looking like Dion or Charles or Rod Woodson as a rookie. So I think they want to watch him and see how he progresses, and not saying that he can't be a all pro or a pro bowler at his size, but his size isn't favorable. So they want to be convinced, like, hey, this guy can be a cornerback 2 or a cornerback 1, before they're sold on him. I think that, of course, that's just my opinion. The Falcons could think something totally different. Let's see here. We got ATL Georgia Faithful says, I need that all-star with a long. I got you, bro. Order up. And speaking of the eye test, we got our dog John Harris in the building. Shout out John Harris coming through in the building. Appreciate the super chat, John. Thank you very much for always showing a bunch of love and support for the channel, man. Thanks again. Says, I'm going to have to get mine to go. Give me a double-decker patty melt with 5 slices of bacon, hog head cheese with burnt onions on butter, toast, and Coke. Okay, let's go. I got you, John. We're going to have that out expeditiously, man. We're going to have that out expeditiously, man. That's kind of We might have to put that John Harris on the menu too, for training camp. See, Doug gonna have his order on the menu. We may have to add that John Harris to the menu also. Shout out to you, John. Hope everything going well with you, man. And again, thanks for the super chat. Michael Matthews, I love our Falcons. Win, lose, or draw, being a dirty bird 365 days a year, 365 days a year and 8 days a week. Shout out to you, man. Stay repping. Stay repping. Stay repping. Stay repping. It ain't always easy, but hey, it's the way of life. Way of life. Michael also says, because when you're a dirty bird for life. That's right. You know, bird game for life. Ain't that better. ATL Jordan's face just saw a little while ago, sneed to the Titans. Yeah, I saw that broke maybe not even 2 hours ago, maybe about an hour ago. I seen that broke on Twitter that he got traded to the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee trying to build that team up. We'll see what Will Levis can do this year in his second year at quarterback, but they trying to build a team up. Lisa says, are you surprised that Heineke is still on the team? Not at all. Not at all. I shouldn't say not at all. Now I'm not surprised. Initially, I really thought, well, I guess I am surprised. Let me go in reverse a little bit. Initially, I thought maybe they would keep Ridder and try to develop him since he was cheaper than Heineke. He's cheaper than Heineke by about $6 or $7 million. So initially, I thought maybe they would keep Ridder, keep him, try to develop him into more of a stable backup quarterback with going into his third season, and cut Taylor Heineke and save about $6-7 million on the salary cap. That's what I thought they would. That's what I was figuring maybe they would do that, but obviously that wasn't the case. Maybe they felt Ridder needed a fresh start, and maybe the Falcons felt they needed a fresh start from Ridder. But now, since Ridder is gone, I do fully expect Heineke to be the backup quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they tried to ask him to restructure his contract to take somewhat of a pay cut. But we'll see how that plays out. Carlo in the building. What's going on, Carlo? How we doing, man? How's it going? Nathan in the building says, got to go because that damn bell. So Nathan said he got to go because of the bell. So let's ring the bell on the way out for you, Nathan. In fact, let's pull the bell a little closer to the microphone and ring it for you on your way out. Cole says they can't cut Taylor Heineke. We have to have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. Yeah, I don't. At this point, I don't perceive that he will get cut. And just unless something just totally unexpected happens between then and a few months from now. Lisa, all right, Craig. Yeah, man. If the bell get on your nerves, I'm gonna ring it a little bit louder on your way out, bro. I'm gonna ring it a little bit louder, man. Welcome to the Waffle House, y'all. Let's go. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let's cut the music, and get straight to the business. All right. So, James said, got to roll away. Hey, man, I just wanted to send him out in grand fashion. We rang the bell for him for leaving. Hope you enjoyed yourself, man. Come on back. Oh, man. So let's see. What we got on the docket tonight, y'all? What do we have on the docket? Yeah, the Falcons. First time in 6 years are expected to make the playoffs based on early projections from Vegas. I looked at one of the betting books, and Vegas is saying, hey, we got the Falcons winning the NFC South, so naturally that'll put us in the playoffs. And this was before the draft has even happened. I looked at the early analysis of the win-loss. How they do the projections, or the Falcons will win this many games this year, they'll lose this many games. So from the online betting site that I looked at, they got us winning right now. This is before the draft, 9.5 games this year. So they're saying we're like a 10-win team right now. Free agency isn't officially over yet. We hadn't even drafted yet. So they're saying right now, Atlanta, we like y'all, what y'all did in the offseason. We got y'all winning the NFC South, and we got y'all going back to your first playoff appearance in almost 7 years, since 2017. So early betting favors to get back into the playoffs and also win the NFC South. And I do agree with him. This is the first time since about 2017 that I have been optimistic that this team is going to win a good amount of games. First time being in the offseason, going into the regular season, that I felt confident. Like, look, I'm expecting the Falcons to come out here, win 10, 11 games. Mike can sneak in 12 games. I'll get my official preseason prediction, months down the road. But this is the first time in a while that I have been this confident about us winning some games this season. So again, went online and they had us winning 9.5 games. In fact, let's look at it together. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna share my screen, and that way we can actually look at that together, y'all. So give me a second. I'm gonna pull this up and we'll look at it together. So let's scroll down to Atlanta. Where are we? Can y'all see that pretty good? Let me know if I need to blow it up. I'm gonna light my cigarette real quick. Let me know if I need to blow it up, y'all. Let's see what the chat say while we wait on that. C-Dub says we're going to get that. Mr. CDX says that's good with a harder schedule. Yes, exactly, man. We got a significantly harder schedule than we had last year, so that is a good sign. C-Dub says I'm very optimistic about this. Archangel says, yeah, I'm going to be more humble this year and stick with 10 games. Millie Mill says that's because the whole league knew all what we needed was a damn quarterback. We got one, and it's up for MFs now. Ark says, I've learned not to go on the over with my Falcons, but I do see us going to the playoffs, definitely. Yep. And that's kind of what Vegas is saying right here, or one of the bet books of Vegas. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. So as y'all see right here, they got us winning 9.5 games. That's the over and under. And again, y'all, we hadn't drafted yet. We haven't finished free agency yet. It's possible we could add another good free agent signing, man. We restructure some contracts, do a cut here, do a cut there. We can add another strong candidate, a free agent candidate coming here that can bolster this team. We can go out there and draft next month and do a damn good job in the draft. And this could go from 9.5 to 10.5. I don't expect it to jump a whole lot, from what it already is, but they could like how we finished free agency, and they could bump us up to 10.5, man. So that's a good thing for us. We haven't seen that in quite a while. So I'm definitely pleased to see that. That is a good thing. That is a good thing from Atlanta, or for us. That's a great sign for us also. Ark says we definitely shouldn't win shouldn't win less than 9 games unless Kirk get hurt. Yeah, let's knock on wood he don't. Ark says definitely no excuses edition. No excuses at all. Nate, dog, you done came back. Nate says, I'm a good sport. You got me cracking up. Let's ring the bell for Nate. Says, I'm a good sport. He's a good sport. He cracking. Let's ring the bell for Nate. Shout out to you, Nate. Shout out to you, mate. Nate, much love, bro. Much love. But yeah, that's what we do on this show, Nate. We ring the bell, man. That's kind of like our calling card. That's what we known for. Sometimes you'll hear sometimes you'll see somebody in the comments say, ring the bell, Toddy. And we'll just ring the bell. If somebody come up and they cooking, they done said something real good, or they just on here making great points, we'll just ring the bell. Somebody like I say, will make a good point, and somebody in the comments tell me to ring the bell, or stuff like that. So that's just what we do, Nate. We ring that bell. I'm gonna ring the bell one more time. Two, Big Nate Dog. And also, Nate, drop your area code so I can ring the bell for you again, man. Oh, Antonio says, I believe we start off slow the first couple of games. We win those games, but I believe once we catch on fire, by week 3, the league going to put some respect on our name and know we have arrived. Yeah, it may take a while. You got a new quarterback. He's going to have to get his chemistry going, and he probably not going to, I ain't going to say probably. I'm sure that Kurt ain't going to have a lot of, he's still rehabbing his injury, so he ain't gonna have a lot of time to throw with Kyle and Drake and everybody else. Who am I forgetting? Kyle, Drake. Who name I say? Bijan. But before the real season starts, so it may take a couple games, a few games to get the timing down, get the chemistry down. But I'm like you, Tony. By week 5, week 6, we ready to go. We gonna really be ready to go. So I'm expecting a good season out of us this year, man. I really, really am. Ark says, I told you on live one day at my parents' crib, my dad was like, what is all that damn ringing? Shout out to Pops. Wondering what the bell was doing. And y'all let me know also in the comment section, like, do y'all agree with what Vegas is saying? Y'all think we can win 10 games? Y'all think they're giving us too much benefit of the doubt? Do you, and you can be honest, y'all know how I go. Be honest on the show. Do you think we're not a 10-win team yet? Do you think we might be disappointed this year? So let me know, what you think. Please let me know. Lisa says, how much preseason action does Cousins get? I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play no snaps, to be honest, Lisa. I think it really depends on how his rehab goes. But I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play not one snap. Just being honest with you. If he does play a snap, I don't anticipate he'll play no more than one series of preseason. I don't think they want to risk it. They know he's coming off the injury. Of course, they're going to consider his age, and they're going to consider how much they pay him as well. And I don't think they're gonna want to risk it. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play not one snap in preseason. Again, if he does, probably no more than one series, I think. So that's how I think it'll play out. But let me know, what do y'all think about the prediction? What do y'all think? We're gonna win at least 10 games, or we're not gonna win at least 10 games. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go into the comments real quick. Let's see here. April says, I think we win 12 games. So April says, I think we'll win 12 games. Okay. I'm all for that. If we win 12 games, that probably means we're going to host. It probably means that we're going to have a home field advantage all throughout the playoffs if we win 12 games. I think we'll have home field advantage all throughout the playoffs. Miller said, I think 11 wins are capped this year, so I agree, Tidy. I can see 9.5 to 10 wins. Mr. CDX says, any word on Big 97? The last I've heard coming out of Flower Branch, they're saying that his rehab is on schedule. He looks great. He's already working out. So I think I'm confident Grady gonna be ready to go for mini camps. Big Grady gonna be ready. I know he posted some workouts on his Instagram, man, and Grady looked damn good, man. You can tell he been steady working out. So I'm sure Big Grady gonna be ready to go. He gonna be ready to do it. Ark says the 100 million guarantee. There shouldn't be no doubt we hit 9 or 10 games. I don't want to hear it. Let's see. Raymond Collins says 10 or more. Antonio says, I'm thinking 10 to 12 as long as the defense does its job, because we will put up points. I agree. Mr. CDX says, depends on how schedule is set up. I say 9. Okay, I can go for that. I can go for that. You're not jumping off the roof just yet. I can definitely go for that. One says, what do you think about Kool-Aid McKinstry running a 4.47 with a Jones fracture in his foot at his pro day? I guess I can kind of group that in when Julio Jones did that with kind of a similar injury. That just means he just was born with like supernatural speed. I don't know if supernatural is the right word, but just so fast and so athletic that a bone fracture ain't gonna stop it. He still go out there run 4.4. What a broken bone or a fractured bone in his feet. That just shows what type of exceptional athlete he is, in my opinion. Lisa says, who do you see us losing to this season, Ty? I'm not sure. I hadn't really put it together in my mind yet. So I'm not sure. I'll be able to give you a better answer once everybody drafts. Once I see who we draft and once I see who other teams draft, I'll be able to give you a better answer on that. And then as I do every year, I'm also going to drop my predictions on what we'll do in the season. Last year, I think I predicted we would go 9-8, and we ended up 7-10 again. So I was about 2 games off. Lisa, I figured that would be an easy way of predicting our record. Millie says, to be honest, Tyler, to be honest, I just want to beat Philly. That'll be a good game. I forget we had Philly on the schedule this year. Are we playing them in Philly or are we playing them in Atlanta? That'll be a good game, Be a good game because Philly got a lot of Bulldogs on the schedule. I mean on the team, excuse me. But that'll be a good game. And I'm gonna go ahead, y'all, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat here if anybody want to come up. And I'm interested to know, like, how's everybody feeling about where Vegas has Atlanta? And before I do that, let's do this. Let's look and see where they got everybody else in the NFC South. Let's do that. They got the Chiefs at 11.5. So look, they only got us 2 games worse than the Chiefs, man. That's good. And the 49ers. They got them at 11.5. Ravens are at 10.5. Lions at 10.5. So they kind of think highly of the Falcons. Speaking of the Eagles, they got the Eagles at 10.5. Pack at 9.5. They go to Falcons right here, 9.5. Let's see, Jaguars 9.5. The Chicago Bears at 8.5. That's good for the Bears if they're gonna have a rookie quarterback, man. That should be a pretty good number for them. What the rest of the NFC South? They go to Buccaneers. They say the Buccaneers are going to be 7.5. They got the Saints at 7.5. Yeah, so they're saying we're going to pretty much control our division. They got the second closest team to us at 7.5. They got the Panthers at 4.5 and 5.5. So they're saying the Panthers are going to be trash again. So Vegas don't like what they see out of Carolina Panthers this year. Let's see. Ark says after 3 7-10 seasons, we better not lose. We better not even lose 9 games this year. I'm with you on that. Antonio says I don't see nobody dragging us. I see even the top defense struggling to stop us. I can go for that. In Philly. Okay, thank you, y'all. So we're going to Philly. We notoriously struggle in Philly. So hopefully that won't be the case this year because normally we kind of struggle when we go to Philly. Tyreek, what's up, Tyreek? Says, why is Richard Grant still on the roster? I'll go out to Mekhi Hyde to replace Richard. And that's probably exactly why, man. They have not found a replacement for him yet. Or maybe they feel like, hey, we still can develop him into be something. So maybe they're not ready to give up on him just yet. He still could get cut though. He still could get cut, especially once they draft and they finish with free agency. Art says, thinking about going to Philly, but they got a very tough crowd. Yeah, they do. When is the Philly game, man? I'm gonna travel some games and show myself. If the Philly game anytime when it's real cold, you can count me out for sure. When is the Philly game, Art? Because I know you and Lisa, y'all travel a lot to go to the games. When is that Philly game? Winston says, in Philly, most of our tough opponents we see on the road. Dang. Yeah, Philly fans are way different, bro. I remember they came to Atlanta. What year that was? I was at the game. It was a game we beat them, though. I'm trying to think what year that was. It was after COVID. I think it was 21 or 22, something like that. But even the Philly fans at the Atlanta game, they were trying to run around like they ran our stadium. I'm like, hold on, y'all in Atlanta now. Show some respect. Show some respect. All right, since they cheer when the other player get hurt, Philly fans are way different. They way different. Lisa says we have a good home schedule this year. Mr. CDX says take over Denver, Minnesota, Vegas. Only fellas trip is Philly. Let's F and go. Oh man, I know that Vegas trip gonna be off the chain, man. That's a game I definitely gotta make sure I get to, man. Definitely gotta make sure I make that game in Vegas. T Terry in the building. What's up, T Terry? Hey, title what we draft Brock. We would have 3 Georgia Bulldogs tight end on the roster on the team. We can't draft Brock Bowers, and that's one of my all-time favorite college players, but we just can't draft Brock Bowers. We can't do it. Cannot do it. We already got Kyle Pitts, and they're gonna stick with Pitts. So, we just cannot. We can't do another luxury pick. We cannot do another luxury pick at all. We can't do another luxury pick. And I love me some Brock Bowers. Like I say, one of my all-time favorite college players in history, but we can't do the luxury pick anymore. My bad, y'all. I forgot to drop the link. So let me get the link and drop the link in the comment section. If you want to come up, y'all know the routine. Just click the link. I'll bring you up. Yeah, we can't do Brock Bowers, man. If we didn't have Kyle Pitts, maybe, but no, we can't get Brock Bowers, man. All right, so they got rid of my birthday twin, Jeff Okuda, but Grant Sarek still on the team. I kind of figured that Okuda wouldn't get another contract, man. He started off fairly good, but with every game that transpired after that, he just got sorrier and sorrier and sorrier and sorrier. He got hurt here too. And that's kind of been his makeup since he's been in the league. He going to either get hurt or he not going to play well. So it made for an easy decision to get rid of him. He already signed with somebody else too. Who did he sign with, Jacksonville or Tennessee? He signed with one of those teams. I can't remember exactly who, but I knew he wouldn't come back that long. I knew we're not going to re-sign him at all. C-Dub's AFC West stuff for Denver will be tough. Lisa says, do you think Calais gives us another year? That's a great question. I would like to bring it back, but it would really have to be on a team-friendly deal now. Especially with our salary cap, the way it is right now, we've spent so much money. But I would love to bring him back, but it just would have to be like, I don't want to say a cheap deal because I don't see him signing for a cheap deal, but it would just have to be him willing to work with us because he likes the team. He likes, the organization. He likes Arthur Blank. He likes the city. So he would have to be willing to work with us in some form of fashion in that regard. So we still, that's right, still waiting to put out the schedule. Yeah. Duh. My bad. I was not thinking. Arca also says Temple lost. I seen that Temple lost Devin White, so I know the defense finna be weak this year. I saw they lost him, man. I seen that. Arca says you got to go to some road games, Toddy. His different. It's life changing, brother. Yeah, I definitely know. I used to travel a great deal, than I have these last previous years as far as the road games. I know when we went to the Super Bowl, I damn near went to all the road games. But yeah, I'm gonna pop out a lot more this year. At least I plan to pop out a lot more this year on the road. Definitely want to hit that Vegas game. And depending on when that Philly game is, may want to go there. If it's too cold, I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't like going to them cold weather climates. I can't really do that too well. Winston says, I'll meet y'all at the Philly game. That's what's up. Let's do it. As long as it ain't cold. As long as it ain't too cold. If it's in like December or January, I probably can't do that. So I may come to the 8th for the Commanders game. Okay, bro. I definitely hope you make it, man. I'd love to meet you in person. Joy Tribble in the building. What's up, Joy? What's good, Tyler? How are you on 8? Doing fantastic, man. Hope all is well with you. Tyler, with our 8th pick, would you trade back in the draft to get more picks, or would you say stay at 8 and get the best player available like Dallas Turner, Jared Verse? That's a great question. Preferably, man, preferably for me, when I have a top 10 pick, I like to just go ahead and pick. I like for them just to, hey man, these are this is at least with the talent evaluators and scouts and the professionals say these are the top 10 players in the draft. Take your pick. I'd rather pick. Now if we had the 12, 13, 14 pick, okay, yeah, I may move back a few slots, but I would prefer them to take that number 8 pick and get whatever they think is going to come in and immediately impact this team on the defensive side of the ball. So I would stay put at 8 and draft at 8. Unless somebody just give you a deal that you just can't say no to. If somebody just want to overspend for whatever reason, all right, yeah, okay. If you're gonna offer me something I can't refuse, then okay, I'm not gonna refuse it. But just to answer your question, stay at 8, and take the best edge guy that's sitting right there, 8 for you at that point in time. So give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna bring some people on stage here. Give me just a moment here. I'm gonna bring everybody in at the same time. We got Winston Thorne in the building. We got Larry from the Dixon in the building. We got coaching. And we got C-Dub in the building. So we're going to bring everybody in at the same time. Y'all, it's been a minute since we've been in the Waffle House, so I want to welcome everybody in, man. Hope everybody is doing well. How we feeling tonight, y'all?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, guys. What's up?
What's happening?
Hey, man, I need a cheese egg plate, scattered smothered covered with a pecan waffle, tall orange juice, excuse me.
Orange.
I got you, bro. I got you.
YouTube limited my letter limit, so I was going to also ask for a shot of that Grey Goose, but that's just to put a little kick on that slits.
We have to add to the C-Bill special. But yeah, hey, welcome in everybody. It's been a minute, so we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. I want to start off and let's continue talking about the Falcons are being predicted to win 9.5 games this year. That means they're saying we're gonna be in the playoffs. We're gonna win the NFC South. Does anybody see? I'm gonna do this differently on this question. Does anybody see that differently? Do y'all feel like that Vegas is giving us too much credit and we have proven anything? Does anybody feel that way?
Just depends on what we do. If that's all we did in free agency, I'm gonna have pause about that. If we don't do anything else besides get Kirk Cousins in free agency, I would have pause about that. Right now, we have $3 million in salary cap. Now I know he's gonna, restructure depending on who. But again, we got to be careful about kicking it down the road. That's how we got in the situation before with Matt Ryan and Julio and Debo and Jake Matthews. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure Terry gonna go and move some money around, but I would love to get some Reddick on the outside. Get I don't know. I mean, Snead looked like he's going to the Titans, so that's for So I got kind of disappointed on that, but I think if we don't get any more free agents, he has to hit. We got 8 picks, might lose one. Terry's gonna have to hit on at least half of those. Like,
why would we lose one?
Because of the tampering.
Oh, that won't be this year.
It's possible.
It just depends on what they want to do. They may do it this year, but it could just be a heavy fine. Who knows? Especially with the league.
First, they got to investigate it.
It depends how quick. Yeah, it depends how quick they figure it out.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't have nothing but a heavy fine. Arthur Blank can pay that.
Exactly.
Oh no! If they say that if they convict us of tampering, we definitely lose a pick. It's the thing is how many picks? Is it going to be 1 or 2? And what's the value of the pick? I mean, like you could lose anything up to like a 3rd-round pick. I don't see them going beyond that, but like third would be the most devastating.
Yeah. So I can take all these trips because Priceline has all these amazing deals. Okay, cool.
If you need a truck, go to Priceline.
Yeah, Priceline.
You should get paid for that.
Red, turn your TV down.
Toddy ain't getting no sponsorship. He's like, Priceline ain't paying for him.
My bad, Toddy.
Have y'all seen that thank you letter from Ridder yet?
No, we're still waiting on it, Larry. We talked about it on your live stream the other day.
I think his ghostwriter's supposed to be sending it in for a preview.
I thought
he could keep that letter. What the hell he thanking us for?
I saw the Dear John. Yeah, I saw the Dear John letter from Ridder. Dear John.
That thank you letter like AOL, that don't still load. It's like
that thank you. That
internet is still loading.
That thank you letter. That thank you letter look like that love letter Winston wrote to his 3rd grade girlfriend.
God
damn. It's all right. Because that third grade girlfriend, she in the bed asleep right now.
Okay. Hey, my man. My man, Winston.
Hold on. Yeah. That means Winston did a good job, and Desmond's still looking for that one.
Yeah, all right, boy. Wait up. But that love letter work, boy.
I can tell you what, I definitely don't want to hear nothing he got to say. Just go on about your business, homie. Keep
for real. Yeah, he don't need to say nothing about us, man. That was the worst quarterback maybe in our history. Oh, sorry, sucker.
The only thing he can sit there and say and get away with is look, thank y'all. I enjoyed my time in Atlanta while I was here. It's been a pleasure. That's about it. Anything else about missed dreams and I didn't get y'all a Super Bowl before I got about it, I don't want to hear nothing about that.
But you know what? You know what, Winston? Like the first part of what you said is like that's kind of what I expect from him because no matter what us, I mean on this panel, 6 of us on the panel, him and his talent and how he played, as we all know, there were a lot of fans in Atlanta that stood behind him thick and thin. You know, their philosophy was that was my quarterback. I'm gonna ride to him till he ain't my quarterback. And so I do feel like a good bit of me does feel like I don't want to say he owes the fan anything, but that's kind of like the right thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, you have to. Like, if you was drafted and you were given the opportunity to be a starter, I'm not sitting there saying like a starter as a safety or a starter as an offensive lineman for a year or whatever. You was a starting quarterback for a team. A team said, then we basically put our hopes on you becoming a franchise quarterback for it. We lost a head coach behind you. The least you can do is sit there and say, hey, look, I love y'all. I'm sorry it didn't work out for all parties involved. Something. You can say something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You owe that. You owe that to him because the way that the fan base had got so divided.
That's true. That's true.
But do you think that he knew that though? Do you think that he knew?
Yeah.
That?
Oh, man, come on. Hey, look. Hey, let's go back to the old ABG day, back when we were 35,000 plus. If you sit there and think that there's not people affiliated with the Atlanta Falcons organization that was in that group, if you think that they wasn't there, hey, that's crazy. There's no way in hell that you have a contingency that big and you don't have people from that organization in there sitting there with their eyes open, peeping the scene, testing the water, catching the temperature. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you gotta think about it. Like players at the end of the day, and like we us as fans get it misconstrued. They're human too. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm out there balling, like if we go to the court, if we go to the basketball court and we out there hooping or whatever, don't you want to hear? don't you want to hear what the fans and say? Oh man, he crossed the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying?
You the best, Fred.
It feels good. It feels good. It can make you go harder. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm out there,
but
if I'm
that's
sitting there
not a
out there
guarantee,
tricking
though.
and losing the ball or whatever, I don't want to hear what the fans saying. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, go ahead.
I'm sorry to cut y'all, Winston. Let me just read this super chat real quick. And I'm gonna give you the mic right back. Shout out to Miss Mona, says I got us winning 10 games. A big super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you, Mona. Appreciate you coming through, showing some love. She got us winning 10 games. We'll go back to that talk once we get through with this. But my apologies, Winston. Go ahead and finish.
Oh no, go ahead. No,
I just want to read that super chat. Go ahead and finish what you were saying about the Ridder and saying thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, like either way you put it, like when you have the opportunity to become the most important player for a franchise, and the opportunity was laid in your hand, no competition, no nothing. Hey, we're gonna rock with you. We're gonna live with you, or we're gonna die with you. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
And you took us as a fan base, as an organization, on the tumultuous ride that we was on. You got benched, you came back in, got benched again, like, and then you just gonna slide out through the back door, and you ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, nah, man.
That's what I prefer, me personally.
Hey,
He don't owe me
Winston.
anything. He was garbage. Keep it moving, dude. We moving on. Me personally, I don't want to hear nothing he got to say.
Hey, Winston.
I don't hate him. I don't. But keep it moving, dude. We moving on.
At the same time, you owe us at least. Hey, thank you for at least putting up with me.
Oh,
hey,
thank you for
Winston,
giving me an opportunity that no one else will.
Give me a shot, exactly.
That thank you was for Matt Collins for not knocking his 2 front teeth out there.
I said a long time ago when Matt said that boss up on his ass on the sideline, they should have went on let Matt slit his ass, slid him down the bench a couple of seats.
Yeah.
I promise you, man, we would stop turning that ball over. I promise you.
There was a lot of people that ride or die with Ridder. And the discourse between the fan base, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, he should have thanked all the Desmonds for
having his back.
He played. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, look at Justin Fields. Justin Fields literally got people divide because I got family in Chicago, and he divided the fan base too. Half of them want to keep him, and half of them want to move on. It's like, look, he
Bye.
So
Bye.
and he came out with a very.
We lost
you.
you.
Yeah, we got you, Larry.
Hey, Larry, can you hear me?
We'll give him the mic as soon as he come back in. Lisa says, thank you for the opportunity to the Falcons. Would it be appropriate? Ridder must be in his feeling. And see, that's exactly where I'm at. You know, at the end of the day, you're a professional football player. The Falcons gave you opportunity to start as a 3rd round pick, whether that was a smart decision or a dumb decision. It just seemed like the professional and right thing to do to me. It ain't got to be no long, sappy love story. Hey, Atlanta Falcons, thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate my time in the city and all the fans who supported me. Peace.
But do any of y'all really want to hear that? Like, does anybody really care? Like, I understand what you're saying. It's cool for him to do, but I don't care. Like, I don't move on, dude. I don't hate the man. Let me make this clear. I don't hate the man. I don't, dislike him or nothing. I don't want him on my Falcons team. Keep it pushing, bro. Have a good night. Keep it go on about your business, bro.
But coach, all right,
you hate him, coach. You know you hate him.
But coach,
I don't hate him.
Let's go back. I remember the old ABG, the original ABG. Let's go back to the offseason before this season started, when the whole Desmond conversation came up. The terminology. Think about that civil war that was going on. Out of 35,000, it was what? It was almost 18,000 apiece on each side. Going,
I think it was less. I think it was less than that. I think it was less than 100 that actually would say that he was trash. I didn't see many, but I mean, I understand what you guys are saying. I'm just saying, doesn't matter. Who cares? Like I totally get what you're saying, but I don't really care. Like he don't need to write no letter, in my opinion. Go on about your business, bruh. Exactly. I don't feel like he owe us anything. Well, not us as in me, but I don't think he owed the Atlanta Falcons organization anything. If he said that to Arthur Blank and Rich McKay and all of them, hey man, thank y'all for giving me an opportunity. That's really all he need to do. I don't feel like he owed the fans anything because he was garbage. Like we didn't. No one was up in arms when Julio left. I don't remember Julio giving a goodbye.
Man, you got to think about Julio. Look at his track record. Julio was a Hall of Famer before he left.
That's what I'm saying. But a Hall of Famer didn't do it. Exactly. A Hall of Famer didn't do it. So why do we care that the high schooler did it?
He did. Look at his circumstances.
Hold on. Julio did say goodbye to the fans, though, Coach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just didn't see that. That's what I said. I don't know if he did. I didn't see it.
He put it on his Instagram. That's all I was saying. Just put something on Instagram or Twitter. You know, you got to take out an ad in the paper.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm sorry it didn't work out the way we wanted. I wish y'all success. Catch y'all down the road. That's it.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but me personally,
that's it.
Look, I totally understand, but like I said, just me personally, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? No, there's only been a few players I would have liked to have heard from, and my favorite being Claiborne and Abraham. I would have loved to have heard from. So. Yeah, I like Claiborne. So a lot of people didn't, but he.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Claiborne was he was very underrated. Oh my God, John, what's going on? What's going on, John?
Hey, John.
My brother,
how y'all doing?
What's going
on? Hey, Coach, was that you posted that you had you're going back to school?
Yes, sir. I am going.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now that I
can we get the bell for that one?
Thank you. In order here in Texas, in order to even get an opportunity to do any type of coaching, you have to have a college degree. So I'm going back to pursue that, and I also got an opportunity to be in UH, which is University of Houston's interim athletic department, which directly draws. So all the schools in the country directly send people to the NFL as well. Now, people out there, when I say that, I am by no means under the delusion that it happened. It's a possibility, yes. Am I thinking it's going to happen? Absolutely not. But the fact is, I'm going back for my dream, and I'm excited about that. And I thank everybody for the congratulations on ABG for that. But I wanted to share that with all my Bird Game fam that I hate to love and love to hate. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Hey, brother, you can't win the championship unless you step in the ring, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you can list us as a qualifying course for you going any further.
Absolutely.
In communication.
I got a degree. I got a degree in debate, all sports debate already. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, there you go. See, these are prerequisite electives that you can put down. You know, let everybody know.
But thank you, John. Thank you.
Yeah, and
congratulations. Congratulations,
I definitely wish you the very best in your endeavors. Go for it, man. Swing for the fences. Swing for the fences.
That's right, Coach. I want you to be the University of Houston coach. Go for the top. Take over.
I'll be happy to be, and I mean this with everything in my being. I will be happy to be just in the film room studying defenses every day for the rest of my life. Like if I could just do that, I'm happy. So
Eric Spoelstra started off in the film room, and look at him now with the Heat. It's a lot of head coaches that started off in the film room. They play their dudes, but for you to sit there and take this step to start opening those doors for yourself. Hey man, kudos to you, brother.
Thank you.
About the best.
Thank you.
Now let's get to this real conversation here. Now, that first thing I got to ask.
What? Now that was a smoke right there that you just blew, Coach. Boy,
Red ain't nobody gonna top you, Red.
I don't know, Judge. Did you just see that volcano come out of Coach's?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, John,
I did. And
Red got this trouble. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
But are we giving Arthur Smith? Because see, my thing is that okay, I'm kind of like Coach, but then again, I got to take about 3/4 back off of it, because I feel that Ridder was done a great disservice here. Okay. He might have been the sorriest quarterback that ever graduated from a Division 8 school or whatever. But he was done a great disservice here by the people that picked him and the people that didn't coach him. And it was so much so that your owner spoke on it when they had the press conference. And because of that, I'm surprised that anybody picked him up. Because see, when they made this announcement that he was leaving and going to Arizona or whatever, that caught everybody by surprise. Yeah. Because the way that Raheem Morris was talking, the way that what's his name, our quarterback coach was talking, it was like they were going to keep him. But then next thing you know, boom, he's gone. Now, I agree he might have felt some kind of way about that because, it was a mixed message or whatever. But, I just want to make sure that I tell Desmond Ridder again, I am very sorry that you did not get what you thought you were going to get out of this coaching staff here. And no matter how good or bad you were, you at least deserve to get coached. You at least deserve that. They picked you as a quarterback. And to Titus' point and you guys' point, you had a section of the fan base that was about to be as rabid as Matt Ryan supporters about Desmond Ridder. I mean, it was just like Winston said, this was war between the states, Civil War, the Boer War. I mean, all kind of wars about the quarterback position. And we are looking for someone to take Matt Ryan's place. That's what's going on right now. We're looking for somebody to take Matt Ryan's place as far as stability, as far as, not having to really worry about the quarterback position, and, that's why they rolled the dice and got somebody that was about as old as Matt Ryan to get here, that was already a quote unquote pro that had, moderate success. It calmed some people down, but see, that's another war that's about to brew. That's another war that's brewing. Why in the world did you go and get Matt Ryan when you could have got Justin Fields and you could have got this, you could have got that? Hey, man, and this is just my opinion, they paid them the big bucks to go out and pick and go and get what it is that they want and what it is that they think that's going to suit this team. They paid them that. All right. I'm just going to sit back and wait until Sunday, and I'm going to give everybody the smoke that I deserve, that I think that they deserve, for making a good choice, for doing whatever. And who is that talking about? Who in the hell got Jason Voorhees breathing?
Somebody got a lot of feedback coming.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
I don't even have my TV on or nothing over here, so.
Yeah, that's a lot of feedback.
Well, and sometimes you can rub, if you have a microphone close and you rub it across your clothes or whatever, it feeds back like that too.
It's coming in heavy.
Yeah, but okay, I understand what you're saying, John. But my question for everybody
I'm gonna do a sound check.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Testing.
Is it me? I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Testing. I know it ain't quiet. Read.
Testing.
Okay, whatever it was, it done stopped now. Okay, so let's keep going. If it come back, we'll figure it out.
It'll probably win.
My question. My question for everybody is, again, I'm not saying that y'all are saying that he has to do it, but would you care if Arthur Smith did it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think that he should say thank you to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, for the opportunity or whatever, would you want to hear that from Arthur Smith? Hell no, I don't want to hear that from neither one of them. Kick rocks, go play in traffic, and we'll have a good day. Like, I mean,
Arthur Smith, another one.
Cold-hearted, cold-hearted.
He should have said something.
So you think Arthur Smith should have said something, and you're
his first opportunity as the head coach, and you don't say nothing. Everybody just skate out, they just tuck tail and run up out of Atlanta. Don't nobody sit there and say, "Hey, thank you for Atlanta. Hey, thank you for giving me a chance to run your organization into the ground." But I'm going.
I just don't think so. I don't think he needs to say anything. You just
go
on about your business. I mean, we know he sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like,
Coach,
we know it. We lived it. Yes, sir.
Coach, you know what you're doing. You damning with faint praise. You saying, you're saying, no, we don't need that from him. Tell him to kick rocks, get out of town. Now, see, the thing is, you taking it back, and then you giving, and then you taking it back, and then you give.
Yeah, but I'm saying, we don't need to hear. Me personally, this is just my opinion. I don't think we need to hear anything from a player or coach or anybody that has not been in this organization long term. I would expect that from a Matt Ryan. I would expect that from a Julio Jones. You know what I'm saying? I would expect that from our long term Grady Jarrett. Our long term players. Like, I would expect that. Like, a player that's here for a year or 2 years or 3 years, I don't expect that. Just go on about, keep it moving. And we'll keep it moving.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
One thing about this though is the question is, one, would the media even ask Desmond Ridder what do he think about the Falcons, and two, would anybody even care? Because
they might.
That's my point.
The thing is, Desmond
if
Ridder,
it's newsworthy, if they determine it being newsworthy, they may.
Because here's the thing: the media already wrote Desmond Ridder off because he was a 3rd round draft pick and he was forced into a starter position. And there's not many quarterbacks who's supposed to get that kind of position like that quick. Your head coach should have never came out and said he's the starter. He should have fought his way for that starter position. And if he didn't get it, then it makes more sense. But Arthur Smith jumped out the window saying Desmond Ridder was the guy. So if anybody was going to take that hit, it was going to be Arthur Smith, not Desmond Ridder, because he's going to play if you tell him to go play, regardless if he's sorry or good.
Right.
But
I mean, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying
you took the leap. By virtue of the fact that you went out there.
I blame him for that.
Now, by virtue of the fact that since you were the only quarterback on the roster and he didn't want to put in Woodside, even after Desmond Ridder. And look, now this is another thing. Desmond Ridder had been cleared to play after that supposed concussion. Okay, but he didn't put him back in. He put Heineke in. All right. Now, as soon as he put Heineke in, here we go. He looked better than Ridder. Start him next week. Put him in there. And then you put him in there, and then he does basically the same thing. Now, I was talking with.
Hey, Larry, what you say?
Yeah. I was talking with John Fricky 2 Saturdays ago. And he was saying that Ridder threw the worst pass in Atlanta Falcons history when he threw that interception to Carolina.
Yes,
he did about 3 or 4 of them.
Now, well, wait a minute.
That was the worst pass ever.
I asked him, was that pass worse than that grenade lob that your boy did?
Well,
yeah, Mariota threw it on his back. First quarter,
I asked him. I said, "Now, come on now, and Ridder, that was a bad pass by Ridder. That was a horrible pass by Ridder, but." Marcus Mariota in the doggone in the ditch, flinging that thing at the Ruskies.
Technically, that pass.
Okay, so should Marcus Mariota have said goodbye or said something to social media? Oh, my bad, Larry. My bad.
In my opinion, I think that Ridder. I agree with you with the Mariota grenade effort throw, just effort. But remember, he was down. That was a sack, guys. Remember?
Yeah.
Around before the ball left his foot. So technically, it was bad. But yeah, in the bad passes, I agree with you, John. But technically, it was never a pass. Now, since we got on that, I'm glad we off Ridder. So I apologize for the break. Sorry, but with that being said, guys, I want to ask the panel this. Are you happy with Terry keeping a guy who essentially couldn't beat out Ridder for the starting job as our backup quarterback? Or are you thinking it really don't matter because if Kirk get hurt, we done anyway? Because we could have used that money and got rid of him. I would have rather had a cheap option. If you say, well, if we lose Kirk, it really don't matter, I would agree with you.
Hell, it don't.
I want Taylor back there pulling the Ridder. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you used to him being in the actual building. It's a new offense. And regardless of if you believe Zach Robinson can bring more out of him than that, right now, we only got $3 million under the cap. We could have cut him and saved $6.95 million. So at the very least, I think Terry was sleeping at the wheel on that.
I think it was a smart move to do because here's the thing with Terry Fontenot, the fans didn't hate Taylor Heineke like they did Desmond Ridder, and you got Kirk Cousins coming in who just got off of a season injury, so the chances of him re-aggravating that injury is up there. You have to acknowledge that. So do you really think the fans would want to see a Desmond Ridder running out there if Kirk Cousins got hurt?
Oh no,
they would boo off the blank out the building. So I think it was the best move to do. Now, granted, you could have cut both quarterbacks and go get a quarterback off the trash heap as a backup. But I think they he's already here, let's just go ahead and pay him that money because he is a valuable backup. Taylor Heineke is a valuable backup. It's just you're paying him a lot of money.
I think the value goes up. I think the money is too much. It's too rich.
Yeah,
for him barely
for what he contributed.
Okay.
I would have saved that money and got somebody else cheaper. Hell, Dobbs just signed for the minimum. I don't like him. He ain't got no eyebrows, but
what in the world, bro?
I'm just saying, if we go cheap route, I didn't want to keep Ridder. I'm glad they got rid of Ridder and actually got a functioning football player. That was a criteria. Absolutely amazing.
That was the biggest surprise of all. That somebody could give us a player for Ridder. And then if that kid show out,
but anybody that haven't seen it yet, go back, look at Rondell Moore highlights at Purdue. If you have not seen him in college, go see who we just picked up.
He also had some good games with Arizona.
Highlights you will see.
Yeah, but some of the players now,
Arizona ran them into the ground. They ran them to the ground because they didn't have another option.
Some of those players now, they might not even make the team, even though they traded for Rondell. The thing is, some of these players still know.
Rondell Moore will be on the roster come
I'm not saying he won't, but he'll probably be a depth chart player. But a lot of these players still know it's competition. You still got competition in the offseason. So some of these players, even though they got them, they might not even be on the team because Desmond Ridder was let's just restart and give him a better chance. Give him somewhere else to restart. And you give us somebody you're going to eventually cut. That was a 1-for-1.
So
so
how I look. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say because we're talking about Heineke, what he can bring. First of all, they can restructure his contract if Terry feels like they need to, which I think they should, but also because they didn't cut him, but which I was surprised too. But my thing is, I think this is adding by subtracting. You're getting rid of Arthur Smith's ridiculous play call. So if you're opening up this offense and the receivers are going to be on time, throwing the ball is going to be, paramount. I think Taylor's going to be fine. And not only that, if they can redo this deal, which I think they will because he wants to probably stay, I could just see them, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to keep him. He's not my long-term guy. I would still end up cutting him. But I'm just saying, if they keep him, he could be really good behind Kurt. And also, we're saying, Kurt, if you're not, if you get hurt, we put in Heineke. But I think the offense being gone, Arthur Smith's offense being gone, will be a huge difference. Where, you're not going to have those where we're scratching our heads going, why are we not throwing the ball deep? Why can't we, why are we trying to throw it to the line? We're not trying to, challenge anybody. Because think about it, with Taylor Heineke, he may not have been great, but the thing he good at was he was getting the ball downfield. He didn't get to do that. He didn't get to do that with this offense because this offense was basically handcuffing him, and that was your play caller.
And if you compare Kirk Cousins to another quarterback, Tyler Heineke is really a watered down Kirk Cousins. And that's just because he don't move a lot. He's a gunslinger, just like Kirk Cousins, and he's going to stay in the pocket. Only time he'll run is if it's
Heineke will get out of school.
Heineke will run, bro.
Heineke don't run like that. Heineke is a gunslinger. He's going to take chances.
Heineke will take off.
True,
bro.
But he's
Heineke will take off.
He got some wheels, but he ain't.
He'll keep
that's
the play
not his
alive.
first options. That's not his first option. He will stand in that pocket and throw that ball because he got a good. A lot of people hate on Heineke, but Heineke has a good throwing motion. That boy can get that ball out there down the field.
And he's worried about his throwing motion. I'm worried about decision making, man. I don't know. Look,
I understand where you're coming from, Larry.
Yeah.
What you say, Larry? It ain't gotta look pretty. Can you get it done? Can you get it done? Get it done.
But he's coming to be a backup. He's not the best position on the field is a backup quarterback. So
he
might be the starter.
Let's be honest.
He might
Ridder
be the starter
and Heineke are the same.
He might be your starter week one.
Kurt's not healthy. That's why I'm asking.
Who gonna be the starter week one?
But see, listen.
If Cousins isn't ready, if Cousins ain't healthy, Heineke will be the starter.
Right.
Even if
Cousins ain't healthy week one. If Cousins ain't healthy week one, somebody gonna get it.
But the thing is, your playbook won't change dramatically like it did when Desmond Ridder got benched. The playbook changed a lot. Although the playbook changed because them two are totally two different type of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If Kirk Cousins get hurt, your playbook probably won't change as much with Tyler Heineke coming in because they both have the same type of strength. It's just Kirk Cousins is a better decision maker than Tyler Heineke by far.
Also,
up until the playoffs start.
Well, did the playbook change, or there were certain pages you didn't take plays off of?
Right.
Well,
Right.
what was
So
it?
so
That
so
was,
let
it
me
was
say
both.
this.
Both things can be true. It was both because
Yeah.
Arthur Smith.
Well,
One thing about
no,
Arthur Smith didn't trust his quarterbacks. Arthur Smith thought his playbook superseded the importance of a quarterback. So when the pressure started getting on Arthur Smith, what did he do? He resort to running the ball and throwing in the flats and making Bijan the GOAT. I meant the horse of the team. You can't do that because teams play close. Teams will put the defense up close because they know you're not going to beat me behind the field.
But that was on pages 3 and 4.
Hey, fellas, look.
Those were on page 3 and 4.
Fellas, there's no need to stress about it anymore. Hey, Taddy, can you go there on 5 comments? We got our solution right here. We're good. We're in great hands.
Which comment?
Go down 5 comments.
Oh, I see it. Big Low says
competition. Never mind. Guys,
they got Big Low.
We got Big Low to back up.
Calm down. Stay packed. Good.
You tell Low Country, listen to me real good. If they don't replace McGarry on the right side, you're gonna look like a bucket in a mule barn by the time the doggone game over with.
If Big Low make the backup quarterback, I'm gonna get online and order it.
Low Country be in a deep ditch.
Right. No. John's got Big Low's got that speed. He can okie doke you. Trust me.
I know y'all
Don't worry about it.
I know y'all saw his 40.
Best 40 I've ever seen by tripping. I'll tell you what.
Man, Low Country.
We love you, Big Low.
See, it's a good thing Hoggebrook's funeral home ain't too far from the dome because they can have him fixed right up.
Look, Big Low. Big Low's gonna be the backup.
Oh yeah, Willie Watkins will get you tightened up too.
You gotta be from Atlanta to know about Willie Watkins.
Big Low's gonna be backup and also be showing up at the halftime show.
So
Willie Watkins got a doggone. Willie Watkins got a hearse park right outside Grady Hospital. I'm catching all of them.
You know it.
They're gonna fix him up like RoboCop.
There go Tonio.
Oh, we got our on-field reporter.
I got to go to bed. There go Tonio.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Tonio?
Joe out.
Say it again.
Say what?
No, I asked. We talked about McGarry. We touched on that, so I was just wondering, anybody on the panel considering Joe out, moving down and getting Joe out? Or I know Tiny already said that he want to stay at 8 and pick the best player on the board for the team.
To me, you don't get your line out of the draft. You get your line out of free agency, because even if you get a line out of the draft, you still got to give them time to adjust. I say get the best linemen in free agency. You get Dallas Turner, but I already know we know the Falcons gonna go for an offensive player. The Falcons might get a wide receiver.
No, I would have thought that if the coach was the offensive coach, but now with Raheem Morris here, he'll probably go for that edge.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. You had to go ahead. At this point,
well, now Raheem have been on both sides of the ball, Red.
I don't feel that's true.
You got to remember.
I had one good comment tonight, man.
Hey, wait a minute. That was a good comment. I'm just saying.
But you're right though. That's why I like him as a coach.
That was a good comment, Red.
I call Raheem out. I put still had Arthur Smith
this week. But
so let's segue into that segment, y'all. Since Larry brought up the draft, there was a report that came out today that said right now in the Falcons draft plans, they are planning to take an edge rusher in the first round, and they're planning to take a cornerback in the second round.
Put their whole draft out there.
I believe it. Hey,
oh man, don't Billy like this.
With all the tampering, the Falcons been doing it.
Let me finish. The report also say they do plan on taking a wide receiver, but not before the edge or the cornerback. So what do y'all think? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Let me. I've been waiting for this question for a while. I am in the minority, and I know this. I feel like we have Taylor Heineke. We have him on a contract for 2 years. This is the prime example.
This is last year.
Time to. I mean, excuse me, not Taylor Heineke. I meant Kirk Cousins. We got Kirk Cousins for basically 2 years. Basically, we have him for 2 years. Now is the absolute prime time because we are in the top 10, and who knows what the future holds and where we will be at in the draft moving forward. We can't look to next year. We can't look to years after that. I feel like leverage the house. Do whatever you can do if it is even possible to try and move up and get the quarterback you want. I feel like anything other than that, edges come out every single year. You can get an edge in the 20th spot. You can get a wide receiver in the 20th spot. You can get all that. We know that the quarterback is the most important position on the football team. You have the prime time to get your quarterback of the future, sit him down behind a great veteran for 2 years, let him learn, and then give him the reins to the kingdom. Anything else to me, it just don't make sense. I don't really care about a Jared Verse. I don't care about none of that. Do what you need to do to move up, get the quarterback of the future, let them sit and learn, and then we golden. We golden. That's me in a nutshell. I don't care about none of that.
All right, let me read off this super chat real quick. Shout out to Big Low Country. Always coming through, showing a bunch of love to the channel. A bunch of support also. So I do want to thank you for the super chat. Big Low says, it's okay, John. He runs a full 40-yard dash. Remember. So he's saying the backup quarterback is in good hands. And also, y'all make sure that y'all do subscribe to my brother, Big Low Country Sports, here on YouTube. Well, definitely one of the greatest Falcons content creators out there. Definitely the funniest when it just comes to some good hearted so make sure that you are showing my brother a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel, run up the likes, run up the comments, run up the shares. And again, thank you very much, Big Law. I do appreciate it. All right, and also anybody want to retort on Coach saying that we should draft a quarterback?
Order, man. Let Winston
go. I'd say I don't think first you gotta look at it from this standpoint. One, Terry Fontenot right now, to me, that's why we got Kirk Cousins. Is because he's trying to get a winning season to save his job. Then you got Raheem Morris, who just got here, and he's on his second chance of a head coach. I don't think you should be in a position to try to leverage the future, because then you basically saying, I'm taking this one shot and it has to hit. And
that's what winning franchises do. Stop being complacent. Do what you need to do to get the players you need to get. Period.
But here's the thing: you're not no team. First, here's the thing.
Don't need an edge right now.
From a reality standpoint, no team who needs a quarterback and got there. I mean, they just also got a new head coach, and that new head coach needs his quarterback. They're not. You could give them 100 first round draft picks. They're not going to give up that.
That's not necessarily true. That is definitely not necessarily true. There is a price for everything. There's a price for everything.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're going to leverage the future. Like, hey, you're gonna have to give up 4-5 first rounders to get this person. No, because you're gonna have to jump out the window if you're talking about moving up.
Absolutely. So look at our team. Look at our team. Look at our team right now. The one thing that we need more than anything, because we have seen in the last 3 years, is quarterback. We need a quarterback. So if you, again, this is the prime time. If you leverage the house, you say what? Let's just say, like you said, you jumped out the window. 3 years of no first. All right, let's just say that.
But you're gonna have to give up more.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me just finish. 3 years of no first and whatever else. I'm just going right now with 3 years of the first. Okay, so you gave up 3 years of first round. You got young wide receivers. You got young running backs. Now you got your young quarterback of the future. You have pieces in place. You will end up saving money because most of your rookies will start to get into their contract in year 2 to year 3 of your no having first round picks. So you are in the prime time right now to construct a super team if you go out and get your quarterback. There will never be a better chance right now than it is right now because we spent the last 4 drafts on offensive players in the top 10. All those players are young. There just is no better time.
But just to make a quick statement, then I'll pass it over. But the thing is, you going back into my military, when you do a plan, everything has to have a percentage and an odd to it. The likelihood of what you saying happening is extremely slim to none. So if you banking on something like that to even happen, you already lost because the thing is,
how I don't understand how.
Because
how's that?
Once again, the top 3 teams, who are they? We already know Chicago getting Caleb Williams because they just traded Justin Fields.
Yeah, Washington.
Then you got
New England.
Then you got Washington, who just got Dan Quinn, who needs his quarterback, so he's going to get a Drake May or Jalen Daniels. And then New England already said they're going to get a quarterback. So the thing is, you're basically saying, well, I'll just hope somebody don't need a quarterback, and I'll give you.
So do you think JJ McCarthy's the guy?
It's not gonna happen.
Hold on. That is first off, none of us know what's gonna happen, so we're all talking in hypotheticals. So let's not play that game. So if we're going to play hypotheticals, we're going to play hypotheticals. So it is possible that they don't do what you're saying they're going to do if the money talk bullshit walks. Period. So that's the end of the story.
That's when you outbid
my job. But everybody knows your quarterback is connected to the head coach. So your quarterback makes or break your head coach. So yes, money talk. But guess where that money is at? In my quarterback. My quarterback is what's going to make my team. I need a quarterback if I'm those first 3 teams. So you can say I'll give you 3 or 4 first round picks. It still won't equal up to the value of what that quarterback will bring to that team. So
I'm gonna give both of y'all one better.
I understand that.
Anyway, I'm gonna give both of y'all one better. We just gave Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed. We're not going to draft a quarterback to usurp him. They can take his position in this year. We're not gonna do that. We'll drive our future starter next year. Then we may draft a quarterback in the 3rd or 4th or 5th round this year.
I can see that.
Just have him on the roster. But an actual first round talent quarterback, we're not gonna go get that till next year.
So again, the question was, what would you like? What would you like to do? So I'm really not trying to hit none of that because the question was, what do I want us to do? You don't know, I don't know, no one knows what's going to happen in the draft. So to answer the question,
say we know that
right now, you don't know that though. So if you do know that, let me get the lottery numbers for tomorrow.
So if you do know that, I know for a fact.
If you do know that, you don't know anything for a fact. So
I know for a fact you're not gonna have a person on your team that you paying $45 million sitting on the bench. I know that much.
Who said anything about sitting him on the bench? What did I say? Don't change the narrative. I said literally what I meant. I said you draft the quarterback and you sit him for 2 years. Sometimes you got to listen and stop talking. If you put him on the bench for 2 years, that's what I said. You put him on the bench for 2 years.
You said we were gonna move up, right?
I didn't say we were. I said that's what I want us to do.
That you want us to move up and get
correct.
Okay. All right. So we move up into the top 3, right? All right. So it
doesn't even have to be the top 3. It could be the top 4. What I want us to do is move up and get our quarterback.
If we're moving up to the top 4, we might as well stay put. Because the top three gonna be gone.
Top three quarterbacks.
Oh my God!
The top three quarterbacks gonna be gone.
Can I say something real quick?
Please.
Look, first of all, since we're talking about hypotheticals, right? Okay, we brought Kirk Cousins in here, right? Who is to say that in year 2, Kirk Cousins has a Pro Bowl year, right? Who is to say that we're gonna cut Cousins after a Pro Bowl year?
Well, he's one.
We're not cutting him anyway.
One, he will be 38 years old.
That don't matter.
So,
but we're not cutting him in year 2. We're not cutting him in year 2.
The way the contract is structured is front loaded.
At the end of year 2.
Okay. Oh, okay. At the end.
A Pro Bowl season. He's right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And his second year here, the Falcons not going to let him go just because he turned 38. If he's still performing, you think we're not going to have him play in year 3?
Yeah, they'll work something out.
I think what they're talking about is
quarterback in the third. Always.
I think what they're talking about is the way Kirk Cousins' contract is structured is fully. It's extremely front loaded. So by year 3, it's going to take a major hit to the salary cap. So that's why I think people are saying they probably going to cut him by year 3. But I don't see if he's doing good. I don't see them cutting him because the last 2 years are considered dummy years.
Hold on. Because
you think Spencer Rattler will be ready in 2 years?
This is what y'all failing to understand.
You talking to me?
If Cousins sit there and ball out, if Cousins ball out for these 2 years, we have to restructure his contract.
Exactly.
If we're gonna keep him.
We ain't got to do that.
Yeah, we do. So therefore, the cap hit wouldn't be bad at all.
You know better, Red.
We just restructure it. The way the contract is currently set.
Retire Falcon. He's at home. You don't.
He just said that for every team.
Yeah, he said that with the Vikings. He said it with the Redskins.
Yeah,
but here's the thing. Even if they see, that's the issue they had with Matt Ryan, though. See, that's the issue they had with Matt Ryan's by constantly restructuring his contract. Yeah, you could try to manipulate the cap that year, but you're going to hit the wall eventually. So the thing is, more than likely, they probably going to cut him because you can play around with the cap, but all you're doing is kicking the can down the road to hit the wall. And you coming up on a lot of your young players' contract years around that time. So it's best to have a plan for a quarterback behind Kirk Cousins. But as of right now, I think they just want a winning season because if they don't have a winning season this year, Terry Fontenot might be gone. He might be gone.
Ain't no might.
That literally is what I'm saying. Right now is the prime time for us to build for the future, in my opinion. Since we're talking about hypotheticals, so saying what someone will and won't do in a hypothetical is crazy to me. But anyway, this is the prime time, I believe, for us to do whatever it is that we need to do to get whoever they have their eye on in that QB spot, because you have, again, you have the 2 years of Kirk Cousins. You're paying him the 45, so you have the 2 years for him to sit behind Kirk Cousins, and then in year 3, it's only $10 million. So if you don't want him, you can let him go, and then you got your quarterback of the future. That's
but see, here's the thing. I think
what I'm saying.
Just for clarity, y'all. Hold on. Just for clarity, year 3 of his contract is going to be a $57 million cap.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
Here's the thing. I think a lot of people are not. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people are not taking into account. The Falcons scouting department is not looking at it from a fan standpoint. We only look at it from the next year. These scouting departments are looking 2 to 3 years down the line. So they already have an idea of what type of quarterback they want when they went and got Kirk Cousins. So it's not like they haven't put tape out on a lot of these quarterbacks coming through the college.
But they also don't know where they're going to draft. But again, you look at
that's a true statement. But
you don't know where you're going to draft. Right now, we're at number 8. We have no idea. We could win the Super Bowl next year. You know what I'm saying? We could win the Super Bowl the year after that. And then the year after that. Then what we going to do at quarterback? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you
Can I ask you a
have the
question,
perfect
though?
opportunity to
Facts,
do it.
Big Low. Facts, Big
Can I ask you
Low.
a question? What are you willing to give up? I mean, because me personally, I don't think you're not gonna get in the top 3, and I know it's gonna be Caleb gone, Jaden Daniels gone, and May
Drake
gonna be
May.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
They gone.
Especially with Minnesota with the 11th to 23, they can make a big deal to get in the top 5.
Hold on.
Guys,
if you can't get
here's
those
the thing,
3,
man.
hold on. If you
go
can't
ahead.
get those 3, getting
Then
none
what
of
you
those
trading up
3,
for?
who you looking at outside of those 3?
Again, that's what I said earlier. I said, to me, now would be the perfect time to completely leverage whatever you need to move up.
Okay,
because we have so many young pieces on offense that we can deal with 3 years of no first.
And now that you said that, what are you willing? Hold on. What are you willing to give up?
Let me ask you this:
to move inside that top
how
3?
many holes do we have? Necessities that we have.
Corner, D line.
Hold on.
D
What are you
tackle.
willing to give up to get into that top 3?
He said,
that whatever.
He said 3 first round picks.
I'm just saying. I just said 3 as an example. That's what I said. An example.
Who's the guy you want?
I do not care. I do
Which
not
quarterback
care.
you want? Which quarterback you want?
I don't care about any of them.
But I think Dixon had a comment.
Me personally, I like Drake May. I don't care if it's Caleb Williams though. I don't care who it is. I feel like now the Atlanta Falcons have to go after whoever they like. I don't care who it is. Go and get the quarterback of the future this year.
I think they signed who they like.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Would you think it'd be better to fill the holes that we have? Edge, CB2, strong safety, D line, O line, depth. We need a strong safety. You want to run Richard Grant back out there again?
Can you win games? Which one is more important? An offensive lineman or a quarterback? A cornerback or quarterback? A linebacker or quarterback? Answer the question. Answer the question. What is more important? What is more important? A quarterback or linebacker?
We've already spent $100 million on a quarterback.
Spent $100 million on a quarterback.
Correct. So is he going to be here forever? Is he going to be here forever?
No, he's not.
So what are we talking about?
Easy.
You're not even looking at a quarterback to look at.
What are we talking about? What are you talking about?
Let me say something about that. Let me say something about that.
Hold on, y'all. Let John go. Let John go.
Let me cause see, I just see the thing is, there go Red. Now look, the thing is that now, Coach, I understand exactly what you're saying, but didn't we make that decision about what we wanted to do with quarterback for the foreseeable future when instead of going and getting a Russell Wilson or a Fields, we went and got Kirk?
See, I think that's why I think we got to stop saying all that money. Quarterbacks right now in the league go for a minimum. A veteran quarterback is going to cost you a minimum of 40. A minimum. It's going to cost you a minimum. So we got to stop saying we pay him all this money.
No.
That's the going rate.
Russell Wilson cost 1.5 and Field cost
what would he have cost us next year? What would we have cost? What would he have cost
right now?
I'm talking about the future.
We had cheaper options.
I understand about the future.
Spent that little bit of money, we could have been in position to go move up and go get a quarterback. Why? Because we ain't spending no money in the quarterback room. I'm not gonna sit there and have a quarterback that I'm sitting there paying $45 million with $50 million this year, and then 40 next year, and I'm gonna trade up. I'm a mortgage my first this year, my first next year, probably a second or third somewhere in that equation to move up, go get another quarterback then had to pay him what 15, 20 this year just for being on the roster to sit behind somebody? No, I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, I'm spending like down there $70 million in my quarterback room.
Mm-hmm.
I have no more. My team is going to deteriorate, or I can sit there, keep my first, fill in the holes that I need for this team, give them another year of experience, go next year, go all in, and go get my rookie quarterback. Then let him sit behind Kirk for a year and let him take over the following season. Now my team is already filled out. Any move that I make after that, if I hit on all these draft picks that I have this year, is all luxury picks. That's a sign of a great team. When I don't have to draft for need, I'm drafting because of want. I want competition here. Let the best man win. That's when you have a great team.
Okay.
And
Go Larry.
this draft right here can solidify this team.
Okay, what you gonna say, Larry?
He looked like he about to be excused from church.
Go ahead, Larry.
First of all,
the bathroom in the back.
During interviews that both Washington and the New England Patriots said they are going to get their next quarterback. There is no opportunity unless you literally destroy your pick, unless you literally do something worse than what the Atlanta Hawks did with their drafts for getting DeJounte, will you get into the top three. So we need to stop talking about the top three.
I wasn't saying the top three anyway. So go ahead.
Well, I think all the quarterbacks are going. I personally believe that all the quarterbacks, in whatever order you want to put them in, the top three quarterbacks are going to be gone. And
in the top three.
And I personally wouldn't draft any other quarterback this season unless it's the quarterback. Now, I understand what you're talking about, but again, I heard GM saying we got to get our quarterback out of this draft, out of both GMs. So that's dead. But another thing I would say that I would vehemently disagree with you is that we have so many holes either right now or going to be coming up next season. We can't afford to give up prime picks. Like literally, the way we structure this, after we get Kirk Cousins, they said, look, we're not dealing with. I think Terry Fontenot don't have a chance to let a quarterback sit on the bench. He has to win or his job is done. Like,
come on, man.
He is literally building this team to try to win now. When you go out and get a Kirk Cousins, you ain't trying to build for the future. You building for right now. Now.
Absolutely. I believe that as well. But again, go ahead.
Therefore, you can't mold
I understand what you're saying. You got a capable quarterback, but I feel like that our salary cap, we only got $3 million under the cap right now. And I know that you're make moves to restructure contracts and stuff like that. But again, you don't make those moves. And right now, we only have enough to sign our
draft class.
You know what I'm saying? So, who we're going to draft? So, to give up a whole bunch of draft capital, you got to at least hit on 4 of your 8 picks this year. Like, they got to be contributors. I ain't saying every one of them got to be a starter. They got to be huge contributors to the team. At least 2 of them need to be starters. Okay? At least 2 of those guys need to be starters, and at least 2 more need to be contributors off the bench for this team to actually work and advance where they are. Because right now, guys, just my opinion, just getting Kirk Cousins, I feel like everybody in this division got a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So it's still the worst division in football. But I think a lot of Falcon fans thinking that it's just we got Kirk Cousins, it's a cakewalk. Our schedule is hard. I feel like our schedule's hard this season, and I don't think we can afford to just trick off all these picks to try to get a future quarterback. He's sitting on the bench. We need pass rush. We need another cornerback. We need another safety. We need too much stuff to just say we're going to throw in for the quarterback. And I understand that the young quarterback is the future, but Terry can't take that risk. If he used all those picks going to get a quarterback and don't fill out the roster, we ain't gonna have the same defense. Like most likely, Calais Campbell ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one sack person on there. What's the other dude?
You talking about Dupree?
Dupree, he ain't coming back. They're my two best pass rushers. Again, guys, we only got $3 million. We gotta share contracts and restructure things just so we can get some people in here.
But like, I think they hope AK shine this year.
Fill our rosters.
Hey, Larry.
Yo.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah.
Hey, what year is Raheem Morris as the head coach?
Year as a head coach. So
for us,
he got what?
No. This in this team right now. What year is he going into?
It's the first year. Right. I think the only person that is Raheem.
Why Terry Fano, what year is he going into as the GM?
This is fourth year. This is fourth year.
He can't.
Right. So therefore, they didn't come in together.
No, they didn't.
Fano has to goddamn preserve his job. He has to win.
Period.
He got to win. There is no more. We had bad cap situation, we had coach and this, that, and the third. There is no more. That goes out the window now.
And Rich McKay moved to the side. So it's all him.
We retain you, and we got the head coach out of the way because that's what everybody was saying. The head coach and the offensive play caller was so bad.
And you chose one shot caller.
So now you're the guy. You are the guy. He don't have he doesn't have the he don't have the leeway to lose this season.
Okay. So let me ask Winston. Oh, my bad, John.
No. Go ahead, Red.
Well, I just wanted to ask Winston one quick question. So you saying pretty much when Terry going to Arthur office, it's gonna be, well, Arthur, I had this happen. F you win, sucker. Well, Arthur had this happen. F you win, sucker. Well, Arthur, I had F you win now. Is it gonna be something like that?
Not now, but now.
But also you gotta look at it from this standpoint.
My question is how is what I'm saying not when? How does that affect?
No, I get exactly.
So
what you're saying.
Moving forward with this team as it's constructed right now is not trying to win now. Like I'm not comprehending what you're saying about.
I get exactly what you're saying, but I just think the odds of that happening is slim to none.
Hold on.
Like, and I know everything we say is hypothetical because the draft is not here, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows the odds of us moving up to get a quarterback in the top 3 is slim to none. So the best question should be, if you get a quarterback at 8, who would it be? Because one of those quarterbacks is going to fall to you at 8. It's just who are you going to take at 8? Because you're not going to be able to move up to get any of those top tier quarterbacks. You're not going to move up to get one of those. Like, and to me, I think they already accepted that.
Yeah. That's why they got Kirk Cousins.
That's what they said.
That's what I was saying.
It's been released that the Falcons are planning on either moving up in the draft to get a quarterback or go and get Kirk Cousins. Now that we got Kirk Cousins, and we just sit there and gave him $100 million guaranteed. That's a lot. That's locked in. There's no way of getting around having to pay him $100 million. Can't do it. I don't care what happened. He can sit there and burn down Flowery Branch. He's still gonna get $100 million. At that point now you have your quarterback. So what else do the team need? You need an edge. You need an edge. So that's been the same. There have been the same issue that have been plaguing us for the longest.
So the question was, what do you want? The question was, what do you want? I said what I wanted. So let's move on and go with what other people want because you can't tell me I'm wrong in my opinion. That's what I
say that your opinion was wrong. I can't say your opinion wrong.
That's what I want. So let's move on to the next person and what they want to get out of the draft. But that's what I would like to do to answer your question, Toddy. That's what I would like.
But one more thing that I got to throw out here. Now, you know my elevator analogy.
All the time.
Yours don't go all the way up.
When somebody farting them, the stink get on everybody.
Now, since the one who farted was Arthur Smith and everybody has identified him, is that stink that's on Terry Fontenot
the flatulence
still you just let it go. Is it still bad enough to where he only has 1 year? Now, see,
Yes.
I'm saying no.
I don't think so. I don't think so either.
I can't say that
I
because
think if they go another
and the reason why is because he was shopping for somebody else. He was not hired with that man. That man was hired and he was hired separately. Okay. We found out at the press conference what his role actually was. Because Rich McKay was still in the building.
Do you remember
and
the first?
I see Tidy with his hand up now. Go ahead, Tidy, because I know
I'm being polite, John. I'm being polite. All right, I'm gonna answer your question, John. It depends on
the record,
how bad the fart stink.
Yep.
What I mean by that,
facts.
The flatulence.
If some way Terry Fontenot
silent but deadly.
There you go.
It shitted itself.
If some way Terry Fontenot bring a 6 or 7 win team in the flower branch at the end of the year, they're gonna get him out of here. Now,
okay. Well, all right, Tidy. Now, but see, the thing is, okay, can he be blamed totally for the 6 or 7 win team?
Because,
yes.
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna answer the question.
Okay.
In 2024 NFL football, in this era that we're in now, I don't care what you done did, who you are. No owner is gonna let you just have 4 straight winning seasons as a new GM. Especially if you don't win but 6 or 7 games. It just ain't gonna happen.
Come on now.
It ain't gonna happen. You know, now you can go look at a guy like Bill Belichick. This man done went and won 6 Super Bowls as the GM for the most part. He had 2 bad seasons, and they get him out of town. So just imagine a brand new GM with no resume, and you got 4 straight losing seasons. They gonna get you out of here, man. They gonna escort you to the
hold on, John. And to cater off what Tidy just said was also they gave Terry Fontenot the rings. They gave him the pot to cook in the kitchen now. They said Rich McKay is out the way. So you gotta get a plus 10 win season. So if you don't get a plus 10 win season, then you can't blame all those other ones on Arthur Smith. It was you, Terry Fontenot, and they're gonna cut bait with you. So the thing is, it ain't about hey, I can have empathy for you, but I'm not gonna have sympathy for you. And you're gonna have to go because the thing is, what's his name? The best GM we had, Tommy Dimitroff. Regardless of the fact, he started having those losing seasons. What happened? He had to go. Made some gambles, had to go. It's about what are you doing for me now? And now that you got the rings to the kitchen, you like Thanos now. You have the rings to the gloves. The thing is,
well, hold on. That's the problem. Now, see,
Iron Man,
DC baby, Batman.
See, this is the problem with the analogy. This is the problem I have with it. Okay, now me, and this is just me alone. Every head coach that comes in, every new regime that comes in, gets that first year because you don't know what you have yet. Now, right now, everybody is expecting us to hit the ground running. I heard today, y'all are shoe-ins to win the NFC South because everybody else this and everybody else that. But the reality is that I can't personally say that. Because see, we don't know what we have. We may not have Kirk Cousins starting. We don't know if this man is going to be healed. We don't know that.
Whose fault is that, John?
That is my point.
Well, okay. Now we made. I'm going to say him and Raheem. I'm going to say him and Raheem because
I give you that.
Yeah.
Because see, they made the decision. They both see. This is the thing. Now, under Arthur Smith's regime, you heard what Arthur Blank said that the hierarchy was. Either one could supersede the other. Okay. Right now, the way the hierarchy is, Terry Fontenot is the general manager. Raheem is the head coach. They talk with each other. They confer with each other. But there is a distinct line of succession here. It's not a situation where folk can run up the back steps behind each other. Okay. Now, since that's the case, and you're shopping for a new head coach, what do you think we need to get? Well, okay, we need to go get Kirk Cousins because, see, we don't want to take a chance on Justin Fields. And as a matter of fact, you remember when we were talking about Justin Fields, the Bears were asking a mint for him. And we were just saying, hell no, we're not paying that much. And we're not going to give up that much for that man. The market changed. Okay, the market changed. Right after we got Kirk Cousins, the market changed. Oh, they're giving Justin Fields away for 3 Snickers bars and a almond joy. Same thing with Russell Wilson. I give Russell Wilson away for a Falcons smoking jacket and a cigar. All right, that the market changed. So the situation that you had a few months ago. The situation that you had a few months ago is not the same situation now. And since this is the first year of a new regime where you had a general manager retained that's now shopping for a new head coach to get him what he feels that he needs in order to win. And it's a collaborative effort. I just can't say and just throw Fontenot out if things don't come to fruition this year. Next year, definitely I can have the conversation next year. But this year, I'm just, this is just me. I just can't.
Go ahead, Antonio.
If we're speaking of hypotheticals, right? The Falcons don't necessarily have to have
I thought we were speaking real
season to win the NFC South, correct?
Say that again.
No, we don't have to
because
be
he's talking about
as bad as this division is. No,
right.
He's talking about how the NFC South is going.
Man, y'all selling Tampa a little short. Yes, we have to have a winning record to win the NFC South.
I agree with it.
To win the NFC South, no, you don't.
I agree. Let's just say you have to have for let's just say for the sake of argument, so we don't go into a 20-minute argument, you gotta have it. Let's just say for the sake of argument that you're gonna need to win the season.
Okay, but that eliminates my whole question then.
Well, hey, Tiger, let's go backwards. Let's let him say what he was gonna say.
Let me retort John right quick. So here's the thing. Let's just say you're a homeowner. And you got a good job.
Oh my God!
No, just hear me out. What would? All right. You a homeowner. You got a good job. You paid your mortgage that month, and then next month you lost your job. Do you think the bank care how you lost your job? No. And that's the same thing that goes with Terry Fontenot. You've been here for 4 years now, and you haven't produced. You haven't had one winning season, not even one. Now you could grant and say, oh, we had good drafts. I had some good drafts. But the reality is, whatever you drafting is not producing. It's not producing on the field. So at the end of the day, if he gets fired, now granted, yes, I can see them keeping him for one more year, but to me, more than likely, he's probably going to get fired will it be rightfully so? Of course it would, because people will be calling for his job.
But I have to say,
he just won't be retained. He won't be retained. It's the end of his contract. And you talk about his contract, you're not going to give him 1 year.
I really think. I really think like if Terry and I repeat this, if Terry don't win but 6 or 7 games, you got to get rid of him. Now, if you win 8 or 9, okay, you 8 games, you'll think about it. You probably
I got a better statement.
But 6 or 7 games, he gotta go. You gotta get rid of him. You
But
gotta.
would that? Okay, now this is the problem. This is the problem. Previous regime was that Terry's team.
Yes.
Whoa, wait a minute now.
Yes,
it was his team.
John, I'm gonna tell you why
he said the GM.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because if you come now with you got all the power, Terry. They even let you handle all the press conferences and interviews. If this team bring another 6 or 7 win season, yes, that's all Terry. You the common denominator at that point.
Yes. But
he said before, Tidy. He said before.
I know. I answered the question based on that.
Even with a different coach, because see the thing is now, because see the thing is, and the reason why I'm saying this, who picked, and see, we don't know who picked.
They all said it was a collaborative thing. Terry Fontenot, and he said Terry Fontenot said it was him, and it was Arthur Smith collaborated on getting Desmond Ridder.
I think this draft, John.
What about Taylor Heineke?
I think this draft gonna tell us a lot.
I think that was a Terry Fontenot backup plan because,
what was?
Like I said, you got a 3rd round. Terry, I think that was Terry Fontenot's backup plan to get Tyler Heineke because you got a 3rd round quarterback who shouldn't have been the starter.
No, I'm not talking about Heineke.
You made him the starter.
I'm not talking about Heineke. I'm not talking about Heineke.
You said Kirk Cousins?
I'm talking also about Marcus Mariota, and I'm also talking about
Marcus Mariota
didn't draft a quarterback in the first round when you had the number 4 overall
But they got Marcus
pick.
Mariota because he was good with he had connections with Terry. I mean, he had connections with Arthur Smith, and they needed to have a quarterback to help him put in place because they botched the Matt Ryan's quarterback situation. So that was we need to hurry up and go get somebody. And not to mention, everybody knew they was in salary cap hell, so they was hiding behind that excuse. That's just the reality.
Hold on. Hey, Wallace, man, I love you, bro. I respect you to death. But for you to sit there and say McKay was never an issue, no, sir. I was like,
I told you, Wallace get caught up in that cartoon marathon and just say anything, man.
See, and that's a lot of, and see now that is another factor. That's another factor.
But the factors don't matter if you're not winning.
Hold on. Yes, it does.
Hold on. Watch it. Fontenot been here for 3 whole seasons.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Year 1 of his regime, we didn't have money. We was in cap hell.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He bargained, been shot, and got us through the season. All right. Year 2, still was in cap hell. Bargain, been shot, got us through the season. But you could see that this team had potential. Year 3, had all the money in the world. And just like majority of all the people on this panel, we saw hope. Say, hey, we got a shot. We got a chance. This team that we constructed now, as we spend $80-some million on defense, we got a shot. What happened? Got the same results that we had the year beforehand and the year before that.
Because of the quarterback.
All right.
There you go.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
So, just like y'all said, it's because of the quarterback, right? So we go spend $100 million on a quarterback to fix that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have that quarterback, there's no more excuses because everybody said we lost because we didn't have good quarterback play, right?
Right.
So then we just spent $100 million on a good quarterback. I ain't saying he's great. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's a damn good quarterback. So if we lose again this year, whose fault is it?
Terry.
That's Fontenot.
Terry.
And Kirk Cousins, like I said before. Kirk Cousins help out.
You have to look at it.
I'm just gonna close it and say I kind of disagree.
We brought in a brand new head coach, a brand new offensive coordinator, a brand new defensive coordinator. The only person in the top 4 that's still around is Fano. If he lose this year, Fano ass would be gone. Why? Because they will bring in a new GM that will mesh better with Raheem.
Right.
What happened? What happened to being the? What happened to being the?
He's GMing for his job right now.
Let me say this to back you up, Winston, because you really just hit the nail on the hammer real. Because what's gonna happen, and I think this is what Winston is saying, like, bro, you done spent like $200 million in 2 seasons, you still can't win. You got to go because now you wasting my money. You gotta go. You wasting all my money. That's $200 million in 2 years. You gotta go. You wasting money at this point. You gotta go.
Okay. Now split that $200 million. Hey, split that $200 million down the middle, because half of that was that joker that just left.
But he gone though, John. He gone.
Okay, so he only spent $100 million.
No, he spent $200 million.
The money that he spent last year, those pieces are still here.
Well, and see the thing. Okay. Now, to his credit,
what we winning this year, man? The team too good not to win.
So just like y'all saying, Winston. To his credit, the defensive side of the ball, where he spent most of the money last year, improved immeasurably. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can't win by playing defense all the time. All right.
They can.
The offensive side of the ball, which your head coach was supposed to be a guru. Your head coach was supposed to be the man. Your head coach was picked out to be the one. He fell flat on his face for 3 years straight.
Let me ask you this, John.
So that's why. Go ahead.
No, go
I just want to ask you one simple question. I just want to hear your response to this, John. I just want to hear your response to this, John. So you said Terry Fontenot should get about 2 years, right? But the average time for a GM and a head coach is 3. So why won't you give him 3?
Well, you should have fired Terry Fontenot when you fired Arthur Smith. If you're gonna do this, you should have fired them both.
No, because as a GM, you said they invested in this team. You done built this team up. What was supposed to happen last year, as we all thought and agreed, we thought that we were gonna have a winning team last year because of the things that he did.
Wait a minute. Hey, Winston. What? Hey, Winston. Hey, Winston. What was my prediction for the team this year?
2-18? Was it 2-18? And we were gonna lose on the bye week.
I didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
We came close. We came close, John. We only had 5 more wins.
I said 7-10.
Who said that?
It was on Arthur Smith, brother. Because I gotta disagree. Because Terry Fontenot, you got to think about it. We hired Arthur Smith before we hired Terry Fontenot. I was on Arthur Blank. So let's be real.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day,
hold on. He gave a super chat to come in. Let him talk.
Let me tell you why. Because when Arthur Smith, we gave Arthur Smith 3 years. It wasn't no shoes because we didn't have to drive Dejon Robinson. To be real with you, brother, we could have got Jalen Carter instead of Dejon Robinson. You got to think about it. When we had CP went off, that's 2020 when we had Matt Ryan, right? And Kyle Pitts had 1,000 receiver yards, right?
Right.
He was all right. He was all right.
There you go.
The second year, now was in dead cap. We had to get rid of Julio because Julio didn't. He knew when Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot, this team was rebuilding when we first got the job. That second year when we had got Marcus Mariota didn't improve nothing. I don't know why the hell we even got this dude. I mean, honestly, you could have got probably like any other veteran quarterbacks in the league outside of Marcus Mariota, because I already knew when he came in, I said, nah, we ain't winning shit, man. But anyway, the third year, and then he had no competition because he let Desmond Ridder start out for that position. We should have benched down Marcus Mariota after that Carolina game when we lost that division. And But the third year, Terry Fontenot spent all the money on defense just to help us out. But I'm gonna blame this on offensive because Kyle Pitts was running his route. I could tell Kyle Pitts was frustrated because he got tired of Ridder. The offensive line wasn't holding on. Drew Dahmer with the low down snaps. Caleb McGarry keep getting his ass whooped. We need to address depth on this offensive line this draft year and get load up on defense first. But we need to go ahead and get a real true center who know how to read defense because we ain't had one since Alex Mack was in here since we had Carl Shanahan.
Hey, Will, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. So, because you brought up Drew Dahmer, so in your first 3 picks of this draft, will you draft a center to take out Dahmer, or do you think that we have bigger holes that we need to fix?
I think we got to address it. Yeah, we got bigger holes. But let me tell you, we have to give me a center. We could get a center.
Okay.
You can get one in free agency.
On a draft.
Exactly. We could if we needed one. What I'm saying is this: like, even though there are things that we may not like about players on the team, because as a fan, you want your team to be perfect.
Exactly.
That's not life.
But
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we're caught up in. We done lost for so many years that we want this team to be perfect so we can go get a ring. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how a team works. What a team is a team collective unit.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly.
I have better players here and serviceable players here, and the mesh makes a great team. So, like when we talk about like a center, Dahmer is a more than capable center. And he showed it last year.
For the run, not for the pass.
Man, for both.
I disagree.
Dahmer only gave up 1 sack.
I disagree.
Dahmer only gave up 1 or 2 sacks last season.
No, let me tell you. No.
I'm telling you this out of the gate. And Todd, you can look that up. But he only gave up like 1 or 2 sacks last season. Dahmer is more a highly more than capable center to handle whatever we need handled. We have bigger issues. See what I'm saying? Like we as fans, we sit there and nitpick on players because we don't have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? We just lose all the time. So we ain't got nothing else to do but sit there and nitpick on players. If I put it like this, like as a Falcon fan, in a perfect world, we would have 11 first-round picks this coming draft. That ain't how it worked, though. That ain't how it worked.
In the Falcon world, all these players they'll be working for $11.95 an hour. Like literally, the Falcons want these players to get a paycheck like they work at Home Depot. Like they don't want to pay them. Falcon fans don't want to pay players, even though the going rate for a quarterback right now is $45 million.
Yeah,
thank you.
I can't give you that, buddy.
Before I get what you're saying though, brother, what you're saying with Drew Dahmer, but it been plenty of situations when I type of game, this man fumbled the ball. I was on him that low snap when Ridder had that ball, he did it 3 times. It was multiple games. Every time when a big body defensive tackle like Via Veta or somebody bigger than him, he
fumbled. Yeah. He fumbled. I mean, but you gotta think about it. He's an undersized center.
But you got
true.
That's going to happen.
But you have to think about that. You have to think about that though. If you got a passing, you got Kirk Cousins who don't move out of the pocket, so that does come into play.
So once again, what I'm saying is this: would you spend one of your top 3 picks on getting the center?
Yeah, to me personally,
the center that come out of Oregon,
I use the philosophy.
He's like 6'4", 323.
I use the philosophy Dave Archer used. The philosophy Dave Archer uses: you don't go drafting your offensive line, you get them out of free agency. When the Falcons got Alex Mack, when the Falcons went and got Alex Mack, they didn't draft him; they got him out of free agency. And guess what happened? They went to the Super Bowl because Matt Ryan is not a runner.
So, and what's the other guard on the left side?
So, because like I said, if you get an offensive lineman, you still have to give them time to develop. You can't. They don't just jump in the gate being extremely good. That's not real life. That's like people want a quarterback to come straight out of the gate and be a CJ. I mean, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. Yeah,
But that's not CJ Stroud. Is not
the probability of that happening is so low.
It's low. So
it's so low.
Keely.
Go ahead, Slim. My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I agree with you 100%. The probability of you sending drafting a quarterback to be a CJ Stroud and have a rookie season like CJ Stroud had is I put it to you like that. You're more likely to have a rookie quarterback come out and play like a Zach Wilson or Trevor Lawrence than the CJ Stroud last year.
Well,
that's the probability of it. And I don't care where you draft
more reason why I say we should get one.
So he can.
Yeah,
the Falcons need to get an edge.
Hey, gentlemen,
I'm not knocking on it.
I gotta go. I got to make it to Texas in a couple of days, so I got to.
Hey, drive safe, man.
What part, John? What part, John?
Houston.
Oh, bro, hit me up on Facebook. I'm here.
All right, John. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
John, once you down in Houston when the Falcons went down to Houston.
Yeah, I was.
John, go down there. Hey, John, you gonna go to Texas?
Just go to Dallas and Zoom meet.
Hey, John.
No, I can't do that.
Hey, John, you gonna go to Texas on vacation and leave on probation? Okay, we see you.
Hey, man. Hey, look.
Hit me up on Facebook, John. I'm here. Go out and have a drink or something.
Okay, I will do.
Expect me in the Cowboys fan.
Hey, we can do a show
Thursday sometime, but I got to rest up, man. This is gonna be a whirlwind trip. Hey, gentlemen, y'all take it easy. If we do Waffle House next week, I'll be back, and y'all be easy. I get with
right,
you.
John.
Hey, John, man, be safe. So let me know when you get on the road, though. Let me know when you get on the road or when you touch down.
Real quick, let me say this real quick. Now that my temper has calmed down and the temperature in here has calmed down, that everything y'all have said in the last 30 to 45 minutes is exactly why I say we in my opinion, and again, I understand that it's impossible to get the top three, but that's what I would like to see us do. Whatever the cost will be to go get a quarterback, because Terry Fontenot has to win now, and he knows how hard it is to win without a quarterback. Because just everything we have said in the last few minutes is exactly why I feel the way I feel. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, and apologize to the panel and everybody watching, for allowing my temper to
no need to apologize.
Best to be. So yeah, I'm a man at the end of the day, so I say when I'm wrong, and you know what I mean. So I apologize to you, Winston, and anybody else.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying. So
hey, brother. Hey, look.
I love this team, and they piss me off. You know what I mean? So,
Coach, I don't even remember. I don't even remember you getting that mad. I thought it was us that was getting mad at you.
Look. One thing for sure. Two things for certain. We all family, man. All we do is sit there, chop it up, and talk about this time, and it's all love at the end of the day. Everybody temper mine flared up.
Nothing but love for you, baby. Got nothing but love for you, baby.
We sit
I got nothing but love.
We sit trying to figure out how to mute Red.
Yeah, I wish I could. 90% of the time, I be. Yeah, I got you. Tiny need to give us a mute. Tiny need to give us a mute red button. That's what he need to do.
We're gonna get each one of us in the corner, sitting there doing American Sign Language or sitting up smoke sitting. But we're gonna cut his mic.
Yeah, though, man.
Go ahead, Larry. But yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Go ahead, Larry.
Let me circle back to the topic where since Coach already answered, I want to answer it. I'll personally go back to the original topic that Titus said. What I would like to do is move back to that 12 or 13 spot, collect more assets, because I still believe that I don't think we're going to get any more free agents personally, guys. I think that Kirk Cousins is the free agent that we're going to get. Right? Just be ready for that. And if not, again, I feel like Terry needs to hit on at least 4 picks. And if he can get more picks to raise his probability on hitting 4 or 5 hits, I would like to see him do that. Move back. I know Minnesota might not want to deal with us now after we took their quarterback. But again,
got Denver.
If we can get back and get a bidding war between Minnesota and Raiders, if they value J.J. McCarthy, like the rumors are saying that they value him, if I can get that 20 pick that they just picked up and that 12 pick, then I'm trading with the Vikings. Now I'm cooking with grease.
So okay.
Because J.J. McCarthy has been rumored to go into the Giants at 6. If that does happen, if J.J. does go there, how do you think that would affect us moving back?
If the Giants pick him, what I've been seeing on the line is that the Giants may go wide receiver or Joe Alt. Like, those are indications that I've seen. Like, I've been on Twitter Space. Yeah, I ain't on dead Facebook anymore. So I've been on Twitter, and they got like little spaces and stuff. And I got in the Giant space when they're doing a live stream, and a lot of those guys want to either get, another OBJ type of wide receiver, like a Dunza. Yeah, either a Dunza or they want to get Joe Alt to help Danny Dimes, because they're saying maybe he'll be better with better protection. So they're not all the way out on him yet.
I would be a good pick right there.
Larry, let me pick it back off what you said. I know I'm not sure about trading back, but I know I posted on my page this week. I know we got 2 third-round picks, the first and the second. Terry has got to strike gold with those first 4 picks. Now, anything 5th, 6th, and 7, that's extra. But you have got to hit. Every one of those players got to be solid to at least Pro Bowl caliber. With them first 4 picks, you got, because at least that'll try to make up for all the mistakes you made in the 3 prior drafts. I ain't gonna say completely, but it'll try to make up. If you can knock it out the park with these first 4 picks, no matter what they are, that'll go a long way in making up the prior 3 drafts.
Let me just say this. Let me say this right quick. And I'm about to call it because I got a long day tomorrow. But me personally, I think the Falcons got to go edge. Like, they have to do something that they never do on a regular basis. The last time we agree with that, Slim. The last time we had a good edge was
that William, my bad.
And I think Vic, but the thing is, Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley was bubblegum, man. Come on, you know it and I know it.
But Vic Beasley was 16.5 sacks in the season.
Yeah,
that was the last time he had a good edge.
Even Thomas Dimitrov said he wasn't expecting Vic Beasley to say his heart wasn't in the game no more. So he considered that to be a bust. So I think but I think we should go edge because we always go offense. And I think Terry Fontenot needs to switch it up, do something different, go edge. At this point, because I think right now the main focus is how can we keep Kirk Cousins on the field? And by that, you need to boost up that defense, and you need to. And I agree with the rumors that's coming out. Go get an edge, go get a corner, and then worry about your offensive lineman. I mean your offense like a wide receiver or stuff like that. But right now, I think we need to boost up that defense because in order to have a good offense, you need a good defense. So,
defensive line and secondary.
and to me, that right there will guarantee you, because Kirk Cousins can get you to the playoffs, but you're going to need a defense to continue to get into to continue down the playoffs. So I think
defense win championship.
And I think that's the route we should go. But knowing the Falcons, they're going to find a way to falcon it up. They might get a kicker.
Come on now, Slim. Stop
They
being
might get
negative
a kicker
now.
in the first round. Listen, I've been a Falcon fan jumping out the womb, man.
Oh, we am too. You're going to be negative after coming up with that long ass soliloquy.
The Falcons will steal your wallet and help you find it, man. I'm talking about, man.
Okay, so who gonna be the pick then? If it ain't gonna be Turner, who gonna be the pick? What's the Falcons pick?
Broadcast break. All right, this is gonna be a quick round robin, midstream right here, real quick. No explanations. Don't think about it a long time. Just real quick off the top of your dome. This is the way too early win prediction. I know free agency ain't done. I know we ain't drafted yet, but right now, don't be a homer. Don't be biased. What's your win-loss prediction in the regular season? Real quick. Go ahead, Winston. Real quick.
11-win.
11-6. Okay, Coach.
I was gonna say the same thing. 11.
11-6. Slim.
10-7.
10-7. Who we got in the middle? I don't see your name.
That's
Larry.
Oh, Larry. Okay,
hey, Larry. Hey, Larry, how you doing?
What's your win-loss prediction?
They better win 10 games or Terry will not be retained. Not fired, guys, because it's in his contract. He just won't be retained.
So 10-7. All right, Red.
Hey,
12-5.
Larry, a smooth operator.
Took it out my head.
Antonio.
12-5.
12-5. William.
12-5, man. I like to start win the games early, then around mid-season, lose a couple of.
Hey, Jay.
12-5. James.
12-5. And how y'all doing tonight, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
What's up, y'all?
So you got 12-5, James?
Yes.
All right.
James always look like he in the boom room.
So most people
I'm in the bed, Winston.
Most people had us at
12-5. How you feel?
What you got, Tidy?
10-7.
Okay, cool.
That's better than your last 2 years.
Yeah.
I think that will save Terry Fontenot job for another year, and I think that will also boost up Raheem Morris also because everybody was like, "Why did you hire him?" And he had a losing record. Now he got a winning season, so people will kind of lay off of him coming from Tampa Bay, having that horrible. And he was the interim here. So I think he's trying to just get his foot in the door and not take too many deep chances. But hey,
let me say
y'all be good.
Oh, yeah, you about to go. We'll talk later, Slim.
All right, man.
All right. Hey, man, y'all, we got to do this in person, man. Do a video in person.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to set up a meet and greet at maybe a preseason game or regular season game. So we're gonna work something out.
All right, y'all boy, be easy.
Real quick, I wanted to ask Larry, going back to the topic I didn't get a chance to. You said move back, so I'm gonna ask you the same thing, that you guys asked me. If we're moving back from 8, what is it that we move back from 8 to get that we couldn't get at? What is it that we move back to, let's just say 12? If we move back to 12, what is it that we get at 12 that we couldn't get at 8, and what are we getting for moving back 4 spots?
If I can move back to 12, if I could swindle the Vikings to give me that 23rd pick that they just picked up and the 12 to move up. And when you look at the calculations on how to move up, that kind of tracks. If we can get that, then one of the 3 top pass rushers are still going to be there. They're going to be there at 12. Okay, so my preference is Verse because he's traditional pass rusher who also good against the run. If you want to have a hybrid type of guy, then you go Dallas. But
the draft at from 10 to 13, well 10 to 14 is the Jets at 10, Vikings at 11, Broncos at 12, Raiders at 13, Saints at 14.
And you got
All
to
right,
think
so
about it.
look, I
The
don't
Raiders need a
think
quarterback
that
too.
the Jets will get any defense. All right, so that's what I'm saying. And the Bears, and most likely what the Bears will do, they're going to get another wide receiver, because they got Keenan Allen, but they're going to get most likely a third wide receiver for their new quarterback. Like they're going to load up and give Caleb Williams the best opportunity to win. My thing is this. That's why I think
That's crazy.
O-line.
You better win.
That's
that's
crazy
why I
too
feel
because
like
they
we
ain't do
don't
that for
have to
Phil.
draft Dallas, Turner, or Verse at 8. Now, if nobody want to trade up because they don't value McCarthy like that, then I'll stay there and just draft one of those guys. But I feel like if they do value him, I'm going to trade back. I'm going to get either Latu, Verse, or Dallas Turner. I'm going to get one of them. Okay.
As long as you get a first
there
round pick by moving back.
And in number 23.
Right, that's what I was going to ask. What do you get at 23?
I either get Robinson or I get the offensive lineman out of Penn State. He might
be Chop.
Or I could go corner. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of options. I got 2 first-round picks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm personally, I'm doubling up on defense because I know those are my needs. I get me edge rusher, give me a corner, and now I got flexibility moving out in the second and third round. I got 2 third rounds. We don't have a 7th rounder, guys. We got 6th rounder. So I'm anticipating us losing possibly a 3rd round pick. So we might not have both of those 3rd round picks for the tampering. Unfortunately, it kind of is what it is. They usually make an example.
It won't.
I'm not going to anticipate no lost pick.
It won't be this year, man.
But
right. Now, coach, if we can pull that off and get 2 first round picks, like Larry said, would you take a quarterback with that 2nd round pick if we can get edge and cornerback?
Again, in my opinion, we definitely should. That's my opinion.
I'm saying if we get edge and corner in round 1 and 2, I'll definitely take a quarterback with that 2nd round pick.
Guys, I don't believe me personally. I'm gonna be on the opposite end. I'm gonna be different from everybody else. Even if I did that, got 2 firsts, if I'm not picking the quarterback, I ain't picking nail one. We just did that with Rick. I ain't doing it, bro.
Thank you.
I'm hoping Phoenix will be there.
We have too many holes.
So guess what?
If we're not getting one of the top ones,
do next year.
We got too many holes.
Coach want to do next year.
Exactly. I will go all in. I will build a team this year. I build a team this year and fill up all the holes that we have.
Okay.
And then I will go all in on the quarterback next year.
Okay.
Why? Because I still got Kurt. He done ran in the form and got back healthy. And then I can sit there and sit a quarterback behind him for a year.
Okay, well who you want with the 2nd round pick? Who you want with the 2nd round pick if we can get 2 first? Who you take your 2nd round pick?
Somebody who gonna play a lot of snaps as a
Devondre Sweat.
Yep.
All right, so let me ask you this:
if y'all want my draft, I want Verse or Latu.
TJ Thompson 2nd round.
To be honest, I'd rather have Latu than Verse, but Verse is the athletic freak, so I'm cool with both of them. Turner has too much. Turner has to grow a lot more. Don't get me wrong. Athletically wise, he's off the chart. But his the polish isn't there.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this.
Look,
and this coming. I ain't finna say my school that I rep before, but this coming from somebody.
We already know the school you rep.
This coming from a person that knows Dallas Turner in and out. What does he have to work on? Let me ask you that.
Hold on. For one, Dallas Turner has the issue when All right. Let's break it down. All right,
You got him tongue tied, James.
No, he ain't got me tongue tied. I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. Dallas Turner initiation isn't where it should be. He allowed a lot of offensive linemen to get into his body before he initiate contact with them. So therefore, he's not dictating the action.
That was
And
King.
then when they lock onto his ass, he's locked on. He can't get off of shit because he's too light in the ass.
Nah, he ain't like one.
Wait, that man 242. He's light. Come
Nah,
on, stop it.
But hold on, let me ask you this, because did you see the Georgia game when he got
Big
that sack on the
Beasley is
quarterback?
heavy.
Hold on, wait, let me say this. Let me say this. Did you see that Georgia game when he pushed that tackle out to the quarterback? How he lighting the ass? He could stop the run.
He got into the tackle. He
But
got into the tackle before the tackle get into him. Now go back and watch the rest of his film and see how many times. Hold on. Go back and watch the rest of his film and see how many times he get into a tackle before a tackle get into him. Because when a tackle get into him, he's erased. He can't shed blocks. You know who they sound like? Big Beasley.
Right? What are we on a Schwarzenegger?
It's the exact same shit. Big Beasley was the exact same way. If he can get into you before you get to him, he's golden. He's golden. He can smoke you. But if you can get your hands on him, well, we all Falcon fan, we know what happened then. It's the exact same thing. Now, if he was about maybe 15, 18 pounds heavier, his disengagement would be more substantial because he got more weight behind it. But at 240, you have to beat your block at every chance. And at 240, you what are you gonna do in the run game? Because I mean, how can you stop the run? The man had like what, 20, he had 28 tackles last season. How is he stopping the run?
And that was based off scheme, Winston, because they had him in coverage a lot.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. He had 28 tackles. I don't care nothing about no damn scheme. He had 28 tackles as an outside linebacker. And you supposed to be playing in the backfield. Stop it. Come on, man.
Winston, if you look at the film correctly, first off, they had him in coverage at linebacker. They should have never did that. If they ain't have him in coverage at linebacker strictly as a pass rusher, his stats would have been up there. He still averaged 10 sacks in the air. Listen to me, Winston. Hold on. I'll let you talk. Whoa. I'll let you talk.
Go ahead.
He still averaged 10 sacks in the SEC, bro. Overall, with that being said, because once they let him do what he needs to do at the line of scrimmage, he did what he was supposed to do. That's why he's the number one defensive player in this draft, because he can do it all. He could stop the run. He could stop the run. He could stop the run, pass rush, and that's what they needed to do. Bama did too much with the pass rushes this year. That was one of their Achilles heel on that team overall, with that being said. So, as far as the weakness that you're saying, that's part of his strengths. He can disengage. He can shed blocks. He could do all of that.
Hey, Jay, let me ask you this, though. Right? Because you said that they used him wrong and he had him in pass coverage. So, let me ask you this. Do you have any of our 2024 opponents' offensive coordinators' phone number? Because I'm asking you that because I'm trying to see if you able to put a phone call into them and make sure they call plays where they don't have him in pass coverage. Because that's what was fitting to happen. Because if you sit there and show me that you can't sit there covering pass coverage, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna isolate your ass and run you in pass coverage.
But in the NFL, he's gonna be more of a pass rusher.
If all you can do is sit there and rush the quarterback, and you are outside linebacker, I'm gonna isolate your ass and put you in pass coverage. Why? Because I'm taking your ass all the way out the game.
Real quick.
That's what I would do.
Real quick, as I want to go back to what both of you guys said. Larry and Winston, you both said that what you would do is what you would do the first this year, and then next year you would go all in.
Yeah.
So we all predicted that we would get. I think the lowest was 10 wins, which should probably it definitely should get us in the wild card at the bare minimum.
I
It
don't
should
want any
definitely get
wild
us a
card.
wild card.
Yes.
All right. So
division.
what? So I mean, I'm just saying at the bare, we probably will win the division, but at the bare minimum, 10 wins should get us in the wild card. Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, that means the likelihood of us being 18 and back next year is probably 80%.
Yes.
So what you get, both guys told me I was absolutely insane. I know you didn't say it, but you guys told me I was absolutely insane for saying what I would give up this year to move from 8 to whatever we need to move to get whatever guy they really want. But and that we'll be giving up too much to go from 8 to whatever 1, 2, 3. I know they're not moving, but just for what I'm asking, to go from 8 to 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
But you think that we could go from a minimum of 18 to the top 5? Imagine what you're gonna give up for that.
Yeah, I would be more accepting of that because I feel the holes that I have on my team this draft. Now, if I go do that this draft, I lose all capabilities of this draft, all capabilities of next draft, and partial of the following draft.
Yeah, you're pretty much.
But if I sit there and fill it in now, and then go with an all-in move next year, I don't have that situation. Why? Because my team is already built. I built my team this year. That's the thing.
But you also
we said that spend $100 million on a quarterback.
I understand. I understand.
I don't have to rush on the quarterback. I can go fill everything else in, and then the following year I can go get my quarterback of the future, and I can afford to sit there and go all in to go get him because every pick after I fill the holes that we have this year in the draft and free agency, every pick that I have next year is all luxury picks. It's luxury. I'm not drafting for a need.
But
I'm
you
drafting because I want.
You also lose, which is probably the most valuable thing, a year.
Because quarterbacks come out every year.
I haven't even finished what I was saying, bro. You lose, which is probably the most valuable thing for your. We're going to call it your franchise. You went and got your guy. We can both agree that we need to go get our guy. So let's just say we got our guy. So you lose a full year of getting your franchise guy sitting behind Kirk Cousins, your $100 million quarterback, and then possibly have him play in year 3. Because I think in year 3, his year 3 cap hit is like some outrageous, like $50-60 million to the cap year in year 3. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to want to. They're going to have to do something about that. So now your guy has missed a year of sitting behind him. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, now would be the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I really think now will be better than doing it next year.
All right. So then, go ahead, Larry.
With your coach, if we somehow by hook or by crook got up in the first round, and not saying it's fair or unfair, say we just a haul, you know what I'm saying, that they just couldn't turn down like 3 first rounders, a second rounder this year, and possibly a 4th and a 3rd in subsequent years. And say we wanted to move up to number 2. Now that's a huge haul. That's enough to move up to number 2. That's something that Washington could not turn down, even though their GM has said on pretty much every interview that they're going to draft their future quarterback. Because he's in a situation that he got to get a quarterback too. So if we do that and they, take the deal and we pick like Jaden Daniels, you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? Ain't no way Kirk Cousins. The fan base is going to be so split on who they want.
Rabbit.
If it's Jaden Daniels or Cousins, regardless on how we go. Now, I do agree with you on one thing, Coach, 100%. Terry Fontenot, the only way Terry Fontenot doesn't save his job, I feel like he has to win the division. If he doesn't win the division, he has to get his future cash cow. And if we moved up in, that's how we would get it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if we got Jaden Daniels, it would be split right down the middle. People be saying, Jaden Daniels is playing. I'm not waiting. That's just how I feel about it.
But Larry, didn't we just go through that?
Yeah, though,
the fan base being split down the middle behind the quarterback.
I just went through it. I want the logo.
With Ridder.
Yeah, but Winston. Winston.
All right, we got a round robin. We got a round robin coming up real quick. Y'all know how it go. Yeah, this is real quick. You don't got time to think. You don't got time to explain. Quick question for the panel. I'm gonna go right around everybody. We're gonna start from the bottom. When was the last time the Atlanta Falcons had a top 10 ranked offense? Real quick, William, you on the clock. Go ahead.
2016.
2016. James.
I say 2016.
2016. Red.
I want to say last year, 2022.
2022. Coach.
The last time we had a top 10 was 2018.
2018. Larry.
I thought it was 17 because Matt Ryan had.
No, we had a top 10 defense.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was 17.
Larry.
My bad. 17.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
17, sir. 17.
Tonio.
Same thing, 17.
Coach, you say 17?
Yeah, it was 17. Yeah, he's right.
I'm gonna say 16.
Y'all cheat, man. Y'all cheat.
I'm gonna say 16 because I know in 17 we had the top 10 defense. We were on 9th overall.
So 16.
But top 10.
16.
It was 16.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Everybody is wrong. Everybody is wrong. The last time the Atlanta Falcons had a top 10 offense was the year 2019. Was the last time we had a top 10
Wow.
It was when we went to the playoffs and lost to Philly. What year was that?
No, that was 17.
That was 17. But we didn't have the offense to back up the defense.
Hold on. The answer to the question is 2019. That's the last time we had a top 10 offense. Now, that's going to lead me to the next segue. As you see on the screen, the Atlanta Falcons are currently we have the 8th highest paid offense in the NFL. So we almost are at 5 years without having a top 10 offense. So my question to the panel and everybody in the chat: does the Atlanta Falcons, we spent a lot of money on offense on the offseason, of course, Kirk Cousins, and then we spent some money. We spent some good money on the receiver too. Mm-hmm. Now, with the highest paid offense, is it mandatory the Falcons have a top 10 offense? That's my question to the panel and my question to the chat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the easiest question you asked all night.
Absolutely.
We got the
quarterback and the weapons that we have. Hell yeah, we better.
We better at least get to the NFC Championship game for me. I'm
hold off on all that NFC Championship. That's just,
I'm just saying though, you got to think about it. Detroit
that's too far ahead, man. You can't start talking NFC. We ain't even got to the playoffs yet. Let's focus down. Playoffs.
Of course, Red. This is talking points, bro. We all know this is way too early. That's the whole point. So
I'm
yeah,
saying, when you say we want to get back to the playoffs, we all know once you get to the playoffs, anything happen. But when you start saying NFC Championship and Super Bowl, that's even too far to even start prognosticating because we all know if we get to the playoffs that we're gonna have a chance to do all that anyway. But you just don't want to set yourself up for supreme disappointment. Is what I'm saying.
With William, let's go, William. If you go get Kirk Cousins, you telling me we one quarterback away. Make it shake, bruh, or get up out of here. No, I'm tired of excuses, bruh.
No, for real.
absolutely.
No, for real. We got to.
No, I'm
We
with
got to,
William.
brother. We spent all this money. I don't give a damn. We had to spend all this money on Darren Mooney and them boys. So this draft, we should not be getting a wide receiver. We getting defense and address on this trenches will help really good on defensive line because you got to. Calais Campbell going and Buck in here. That makes sense.
Again, which brings me back around to my point. I think I think we are definitely high playoff bound, which again means we're going to be in the high 20s. So there's a possibility we won't be in the top 10 and drafted for some years to come.
That's fair.
That's my whole thinking behind what I've been saying all night. I believe we will absolutely go high in the playoffs with the team as constructed right now, and the way too early predictions that we won't see a top 10 for quite some years.
Okay, just like we discussed last night,
you gotta think about it. I ain't mean to cut y'all off. Dallas,
like
they didn't do anything.
If the Broncos came to us and they wanted to swap first, yeah, they would have to give us the first for next year because they don't have no second round pick.
Well, look, the only reason we got a realistic chance in the NFC is because we definitely gonna make the playoffs, I believe, and we're gonna win that first playoff game. But now we're gonna play a lot of teams that have the so-called choke gene, and that's gonna give us a real good chance in the NFC. Thankfully, we in the NFC.
Yep, because you got to play the Lions. The Lions will be good.
But they can also choke too.
I mean,
they'll make it, but they can choke.
They
can choke too.
I'm just telling you who can win in the division. The rest of them.
No, we're gonna win the division. We're gonna win the division.
Detroit. It's gonna be Detroit and NFC North because Green Bay gonna be in the wild card. You got to think about Jordan Love gonna be better. Third.
That'll probably be who we're gonna play too.
Third. Who else in the NFC West? Arizona had retired. So I got Seattle.
You ain't got to worry about Arizona.
Well, no, I mean 49.
Guys,
I'm sorry, 49.
We got to replace this. 13 sacks that we about to lose. Like, guys, everybody think that we're gonna have the same team.
Just to play devil's advocate there, Larry. You also got to remember we do get, and I know we don't know how he's gonna be. So as with everything, all of this is speculation. But we get Big Grady back. So that will bring back a level on our offensive line that we missed last year. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Defensive line. But yeah, you're right. We got to replace that. But we do get Grady back.
And get some secondary help and get a strong safety with Jesse Bates. I'm tired of Jesse Bates playing his ass off. Agent Torres stepped your game up. We drafting the corner. And I mean, tell y'all boys too. Snead went to the Titans too. He's no longer with Kansas.
Yeah.
He gone.
And speaking of that, one thing I really haven't seen nobody in ABG or on here say is we got to talk about our boy Landman. Yes, Landman was amazing last year, but if we also go back and look, he got burnt quite a lot. So hopefully with another year, he's a little bit better this year, and he won't get.
But see, that's why Dallas Turner gonna help that out, coach. He's just gonna add to the defense. See, all our defensive players gonna get better with the additions we're gonna come away with in the draft. That's my belief.
Yeah. Bro, so you gotta think about it.
All right, so let me ask y'all this then.
If we could get Sweat,
good.
Lang gonna be a beast, beastly beast.
Who?
I feel like
no. What I'm saying is that's why I wanted to move back because we have so many options. We could end up with Verse and like
corner
Robinson and like
Sweat.
Vontae Sweat. Like, bro, you talk about transformative.
Come on now.
Come on.
At this point, I'll take Verse or Turner.
But I will say this again, playing devil's advocate as well, Larry.
Damn, Coach, you playing devil's advocate a lot tonight.
Yeah, because I like to think of both sides of the coin at all times, bro. They said
That's
the same
fair.
thing. They said the same thing about Philly last year, and we seen
With
how
Jalen Carter.
that worked out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, Carter wasn't the problem.
And they
I didn't say it was him, but okay. They had a lot of quote unquote firepower on defense, and it just didn't translate to the field. You know what I'm saying?
Coach,
so
let me ask you this.
I think those coaches had something to do with that, Coach.
Yeah, Pacheco, who came to England, he's a bad coach. I'm sorry to say that. Pacheco, he let that defense look bad out there. I don't know why they hired
him and Matt Patricia. Matt Patricia got a hold of that defense, and that defense went down.
It was horrible, man.
Pacheco is the running back in Kansas City.
Yeah, what the hell you talking about, Willie?
Pacheco.
You meant Sean Divide. I mean Sean Desai, whatever his name is.
They got. But now they have
Desai was the first guy, and then.
But what was you saying, Winston?
All right, let me ask you this. All right, so supposedly we supposed to be moving to a 3-4.
Right. Well, we was in 3-4 last year, but But anyway, go ahead.
Hybrid, you know, and it wasn't base. But our base this year is supposed to be 3-4. All right.
Okay.
So with that,
you playing nickel?
Do you value us getting a nose tackle over a cornerback or a safety?
In a 3-4?
With what we have right now.
I need my Haloti now.
If you're asking me
$10 million.
If you're asking me what would I do in a 3-4, I would definitely get a nose tackle.
At number 2, what are you doing? Our second pick. If Tavondre Sweat is still available at our second pick, are you going to get him, or are you going to get a corner or a wide receiver?
I'm gonna get Sweat. Well, if we're running a 3-4, I'm absolutely going to go get Sweat.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. And me and you on the same page.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm same page. Everybody said the same thing.
I mean, I put it to you like this. I'm at the point where I'll go draft my edge at 8 and trade back up into the late first round to go get Sweat.
No. Do what Larry said, so we don't have to give up nothing. You trade back. Trade back at 11, 12. You can get verse. You still be able to get verse. You still be able to get verse.
But you trade up to get Sweat.
I ain't trying to give up nothing. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to gain, not lose.
But even if we trade back to 12, 11 or 12, and we accumulate picks, you still will have to trade up to get Sweat. Because there are teams that need a big man.
Or you don't think we can get the nose tackle at 23?
Nah, I think we still at 8.
Hold on.
Sweat to be there at 23. If you there so hot and heavy about, then just go ahead and get versus Sweat right there. My thing.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Hold on. Watch it.
I think that Sweat's gonna be there because he's
y'all sitting there saying it. Y'all sitting there saying that if we trade back, we're gonna pick up 11 to 12 and pick up 23.
No, we're gonna pick up the Vikings right now has
the Vikings at 11.
All
right. So where is 23
coming from? We get a bidding war between the Raiders. Word on street is the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Vikings value JJ McCarthy. Okay.
Yeah, they need a quarterback.
Three-way deal going not three-way deal, but get them fighting for it. If we can get that 23rd, because it seemed like they moved up to position themselves to try to throw those 2 picks at either us or Chicago. That's what
the Vikings had the 23rd pick, Winston.
Exactly.
That's where that 23rd pick come from.
All right, so what y'all saying is we slide back from 8
and get
what is it? 11.
11.
Minnesota.
Right.
We get Minnesota and get their
23rd pick.
Yeah.
Their 23rd pick.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. I don't see
and
that
you
happening.
get Verse. You don't think we can get Verse with number 11?
No. I just don't see them giving up both of their first round picks.
If you put
Why not? They want a quarterback. If they dumb enough to go get a quarterback,
they're not giving up 2 picks. They only giving up 1 pick because they're gonna take our 8
in one draft. In one draft, they're
not giving up
their 11, and then they'll give up like a first next year if they have to give up a first next year.
No, they're not.
I don't see them giving up.
You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Give me a first. Give me a first next year. I want the first next year.
Listen, Winston. I don't see them giving both up.
Listen, Winston. They're not giving up. They're not giving up but 1 pick. We're going to swap with them at 8 and 11, and then they're going to They're going to give us their number 23. They're only losing 1 pick.
They're not going to give us their 23. You got to think about it. All right.
If they want to move up to get their quarterback, yes, they will.
Yes, they will. And
yes, they will.
It's possible, but I don't see that happening.
Okay, Phil. Whether it's the 23rd or next year, I'm in.
No.
Hold on. Matter of fact. Let me find out all the ins and out of that.
Okay, well, let me talk to Coach Laird. Coach Laird, if it's the 23rd pick this year, or if it's the first round pick next year, I'm in.
No, yeah. Like, look, that's what I'm saying, guys. If we can swap, in my opinion, I think Minnesota. Rumors come out of Minnesota is since Kirk Cousins is gone that they are really looking to get a quarterback. If they can't get in the top 3, they are going to be hot and heavy. And
let me check this out. Go ahead, Larry.
Might be too much, you know what I'm saying? But sliding to the Falcons or to the Bears might be more palatable, you know what I'm saying? So if you put it in the trade machine, the 11 a swap with the 11 pick and then the 23 pick kind of matches up on what you got to give up. You know what I'm saying?
But then we had to give up some to make it even out.
No.
We don't have. No. We're giving up our 8th pick. They're getting into. They're getting.
And that's all. That's all I'm giving up.
Hold on. They're getting. They're getting into the top 10. Think about that. The top 10.
When you give up picks, there's a numerical system to it.
Yeah.
Our 8th pick is not valuable enough for the 11th pick and the 23rd pick. So
they don't know that. They're not.
It's a sucker born every minute.
They are not giving up any pick but the 23rd.
Yeah.
They're going to get the 8th pick.
Damn, will you stop killing this deal, Winston? You killing this deal with your negative ass.
Hold on. The Yasin is saying that we're not going to get the 11th pick. We're going to get the 23rd pick.
No, we're going to give Brad, please. We're going to give them our 8th pick.
11.
So no, we're going to give them our 8th pick. With our 8th pick, we slide back to 11, and for sliding from 8 to 11, they're going to give us the 23rd pick.
It doesn't work out like that. Numerically, it doesn't work out. No, it does not. We have to give up another pick. We have to give up another pick for it numerically to work out.
We got what they want. They want to get in the top 10. We ain't got to give up nothing.
No, because they can sit there and trade with somebody else. We have to give up something else. You're not giving 2 first-round picks for 1 first-round pick.
They're not giving up a pick, bro.
It is giving up a pick. It's part of the trade package. That's giving up a pick.
So
You're
what's
not
the
giving
two?
up. All
So
right.
what's the two picks? What's the two picks that they're giving up?
They're giving up 11 and 23rd in
Okay.
exchange for our 8th. That doesn't work out numerically on the calculator. It doesn't work out. So therefore, we would have to add another pick to goddamn making numerically work out. There's a point system.
He right. There is a point system.
It is.
I
It's not
understand
gonna
that.
work out.
We give
The
them
value of the eighth pick is not numerically valuable to 11th overall and a 23rd overall pick. Is not.
right. We would have
Because
to give
Okay,
them
we
both.
might.
when you
Okay,
add, when you add
will we
both
have
of
to
them,
throw in?
when you add both of them together, it's more valuable than the 8th overall pick. So
Will we
therefore,
have to throw
we
in?
have to
So
give
we
up
have to throw in something else. What will we have to throw in?
exactly.
I would give
I
them
don't
a
know,
first and a second, and probably a
probably
third to
like
get 2 first-round picks.
a third or fourth.
Probably the second.
No, we ain't throwing in no third or fourth. You better go lower than that.
Oh
No,
no,
you can't.
now
The math don't add up.
you wouldn't want to add that in. But y'all thought y'all was going to easily
The
cakewalk
fourth
and give
one
up
don't let you do that.
Hey, you want
11
you want to get in the top?
crazy.
You want to get in the top 10? You better give me something that I'm gonna benefit for this. I am gonna be advantageous from this deal, baby.
What he's saying is
I'm gonna put it to you like that. The same way y'all was saying want to trade into the top 3 and thought about how astronomical that will be. It's pretty much the same type of thing.
Yeah, it's a
11
point system that the GMs use, y'all. He right. You're like, you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get something for
Oh
nothing.
yeah, I know. I know. He talking about we got to throw something in, but I'm
I
trying to say
understand that. I understand that
why
there's a
are
numerical value,
we got what the
but
Vikings want, Tidy. So
exactly.
they got to give us what we want.
But you all right, look at it this way, Ray. Look at it this way.
They would just trade with somebody else.
Look at it this way. You might want to go to the car dealership and buy that Tesla. You say, look,
No.
I got 30,000 in cash. You're like, well, shit, the car worth 55. I don't care if you got cash. You're not paying the value of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't care if you got to finance it. I don't care if you got cash. The value is higher than what you got. That's pretty much what Winston's saying. It's all based on the value.
Okay, but using
I
that
feel,
same
but don't you think deals are done sometimes? Well, my bad, coach.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, don't you think deals are done sometimes? Well, what I'm thinking is sometimes the Vikings might be so desperate to get in that top 10 that we could. It's a sucker born every minute, and sometimes you can.
It ain't about a sucker being born every minute. It's about probability.
I understand.
Hold on.
Okay, so everything got to equal out for it to be approved, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
All right.
But use it.
You ain't gonna buy no brand new house in 2024 with
I put it to you like that. Let's say that the number 1 overall draft pick is worth 2,000 points.
3,000.
So our 3,000. I was just trying to be easy, but 3,000. So our 8th pick is probably worth around what, like 22?
No, I think it's like 1,400.
1,400. Okay, so if that dramatic drop from number 1 to number 8 is what you said, 1,400?
Well, yeah, I see it at 1,400. So how much is 11 and 23 worth? Because the 8 is worth 1,400.
The 8th is probably like 800.
800.
Yeah, you just seen the drop from 1 to goddamn 8. It was 1,400.
I'm about.
Boy, I thought you said 8th was 1,400.
No, number 1 was 3,000
right now,
and then 8th was 1,800. So
no,
1,400.
1,400. It's on the screen.
1,400 for 11 is 1,200. Okay, now you got to go down to 23. Mind you, now we have 1,400. We got $1,400 in our pocket, right?
I got you.
Now,
I'm with you.
Tyler got the ads going on. That's cool. All right. So
Hey, that's that Google
11.
Chrome.
Winston, stop
Hey,
getting distracted. Stay on your point, Winston.
All right. So now 11 is at 1,200.
Got you.
1250. Right. So
I'm with you.
there is no way possible that they're going to include 23.
Well, ain't you gonna tell me what 23 were?
I would do
23 is
down.
worth
Calvin-Ridley third pick.
760 points.
Guys, I would do
760.
third pick.
Okay. So that's about 2,000 right there.
Exactly what I said. We have to add something in to even it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Third round pick.
I got you.
I got you. Jacksonville third round pick easy. I would do it.
And
no.
But to be honest,
to get two first rounders, come on, that's not even a thought. Yeah, of course I would do that.
But at that point, the Jacksonville third round pick, we would probably have to come off with our pick that's earlier in the round to get another first round pick. See what I'm saying?
That's fine, man.
At the end of the day,
and a third rounder for two first rounders, that's a done deal, man. Run the
juice. Yeah, and I would do it.
Oh yeah. I guess when you look at it like that.
I'm still picking at 11. I'm still picking at 11. I'm gonna get one of the air rushers, one of the top tier air rushers. I'm tired of picking second and third and fourth tier air rushers.
I got 3.
You know, Winston. First of all, Winston, this was our idea first. So stop trying to take hostage our idea. This is our idea.
Hey, brother. Hey, look. I want him to listen to it because goddamn I had to blow my nose.
But now you talking like you came up with the damn idea.
When I put the headphone on, I said I heard y'all talking about numbers and things, and I'm trying to tell y'all how the numbers work. This is what it is.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
Like a third round pick will get that done, and then we can go get
lights the game on.
And then we can go get
Coach, I've been doing what you talking about.
And
I ain't talking about that.
You have oh no, y'all hear the music in the background, man.
Yeah, he done cut the lights on.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That means you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
It's the last drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alcohol.
Yeah, last call for alcohol. Goddamn, the bar is shutting down.
Either way.
I hope everybody make it home safely.
I will say this. You guys have, I ain't gonna say convinced me. All right, don't go get your quarterback this year. Because I've been having my eye, anybody who knows me knows I've been screaming about this quarterback for about 4 years anyway. Go ahead and get your quarterback. Let Kirk Cousins do his thing for another 3 years, and then leverage the house. Because I want that royalty up in here at ATL. So
wait a minute, you must want to do a Sanders up in here.
Yeah, coming out next year.
Absolutely not.
I'm just gonna say this, Coach.
He coming out next year.
He ain't coming out next year because that'll be his only year to play next year.
Yeah, he
gonna be there 2 years.
Out next year.
I'm not talking about Shador. I'm not talking about Shador. I'm talking about Arch.
He's talking about Arch.
Oh, you talking about Arch, man?
Yep.
But I understand what you've been saying all night, Coach. But I think we probably have to do that next year because I honestly, unless Kirk just finds a fountain of youth and play like Tom Brady, I don't think he's gonna be here past 2 years just based on how his contract's structured.
I don't either. That's why that's my whole thing. I don't think he'll be here after his third year with the salary cap hit. I don't think they're gonna keep him.
I agree.
Unless he goes to the NFC Championship and light it up.
Yep.
There's no way he's staying here beyond 2 years.
Right, because he
has to do it.
Yeah, they pretty much made it a 2-year contract. Like, hey, we're gonna get you out of here in 2 years, so you can get all your money.
That's why I think that's why I've always said that they're gonna burn the house down to do what they need to do.
He got $100 million guarantee. He gonna get 90 within the first 2, and nothing left but $10 million. That's a $10 million cap hit. The last time we got off of a quarterback, we had what, a $48 million cap hit with Matt Ryan.
No, hold on now. That's a $10 million salary.
If he stayed
No,
to his third,
it's not about the salary because it's guaranteed money. It would just be a $10 million cap hit.
I thought Titus said it was a $60 million cap hit in the third year.
His third year.
If he's on the roster, if he's on the roster, he's still our quarterback. That's what I said. After 2 years, either we're gonna restructure him or we're gonna cut him.
Well, Winston saying if he's here past 2 years, then it's only a $10 million cap hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you gotta understand how the contract was set up. The contract was set up so beautifully. So beautiful.
I told you. That is Terry's best asset right there. That cap work. I mean, that structure of them contracts.
We paying Kirk $50 million this year, but his cap is on the 25. And then
guess what?
His
you know what the thing is too. 45? When it's time for Drake to get paid, all them contracts gonna be off the book, boy.
No, it's 25 this year, and then it goes up. It's like 40 or 45. Year 2.
It's 40.
Kyle may not come back next year.
At the same time, when you look at it, you had Daniel Jones getting paid $40 million 2 years ago.
Yeah, and that's, that's
the way they
said
they.
That's probably why Kirk Cousins won't be here past 2 years because you finna have to play.
All your rookies, yeah.
Drake London, and before you know it, Bijan
will be up.
Him, AJ Terrell.
Now I don't know about Bijan.
So I can. Before we go, let me my parting words is I can do with not drafting a QB this year if we get that NFL QB royalty in here in 3 years. I'll be absolutely happy.
Yeah,
man, Coach Young went from this year to 3 years.
Because I've always wanted Arch.
Next year, you got to put yourself in position and get a quarterback in the draft.
Exactly.
No matter what, you got to
do That's how this draft right now. If we trade back and we pick up assets and things, it's going to go towards us trying to get a quarterback next year.
And I'm going to say you this before we get out here, y'all. This might be number 97 last year playing in Atlanta. Don't be surprised.
I think so too. I wholeheartedly think so.
Don't be surprised.
Grady? You talking about Grady?
Yeah.
Number 97.
Yeah.
And Jake Matthews.
And Jake.
Yeah. Don't be surprised. Like Antonio said,
and they going right up in the ring of honor. Right up in the ring of honor. Both of them.
AJ as well, too, though.
They're going to stand
very well be a pick for us.
So you did check him out, Winston.
Man, I checked him out when we was on the show.
That boy, the truth ain't.
I'm gonna tell you like
Antonio, because I ain't gonna steal the shine from you. Tell everybody about this guy. And
AJ ain't got no interceptions, man. Gotta get some interceptions.
No, we talking about the defensive lineman.
Yeah, I brought him up a few weeks ago. Jerzon.
That man got 0 interceptions in about 2 years, man.
We can't hear you, bro, because of red.
Hold on, Red. Go ahead, Antonio.
That boy number 4, Jerzon Newton out of Illinois. He that deal.
Oh yeah,
he that deal.
That defensive tackle.
He is that deal. Y'all get a chance to check out his highlights. That boy the truth. And that'll be a perfect Grady replacement.
With that said, we're going to back up out of here. Before we get out of here, let everybody do the shout-outs. Winston, let everybody know where they can find you.
Hey, yo, Winston Thorne. You can catch me on Facebook. The Eye Test Facebook group and Facebook page. Catch me in Atlanta, Bergen, all day, every day. And y'all can catch me on YouTube. The Eye Test be coming live every week, Wednesday at 10 p.m. It be up every week.
Coach, let the people know they can find you on social media.
What's up? Is the Coach's Corner everywhere? YouTube, Instagram, and X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Starting after the draft, we will be live every Thursday after the draft, and then and then in Facebook it's Andre Davis at Atlanta Bird Game, and hopefully in 3 years you'll see me on your TV as well. So,
God damn,
Grind, brother,
Hey,
grind.
you know we congratulate on this side. We don't hate.
Yeah,
thank you, thank you.
no hate over.
We don't hate on this side. We
Grind,
congratulate,
brother.
bro.
Anything we can do to help you get there, let us know.
That's right. All right, Red, let them know they can find you tomorrow. I think you on tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow morning, Red and Real Sports Show. YouTube, Facebook, also for the Bird Game and for the ITs, of course.
Red, that cricket Wi-Fi kicking in on you, bro.
Hey, Ray, man, you sound like a whole alien. You sound like one of those things that come from the woods on front. What the hell going on, man?
You got that voice thing on the song.
You gotta do your plug again, Red. Go ahead and do it again.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
No, it's still happening.
Huh? It's still happening?
Huh? Yeah, bro. You sound like something off of Independence Day.
Can you hear me now?
I don't want to hear you now, but
oh my God, we stop hating it. Look, Red Rose Sports Show, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. YouTube, Facebook page, iTunes, Atlanta Bird Game. Appreciate you having me tonight, Tidy. Appreciate you being with all y'all tonight, man. Feel good.
All right, William, you want to plug in the social media, bro? Instagram, Twitter?
Oh yeah, Facebook, man. William, Amy. You know, that's my government name, and my Instagram name is BellWell21 _ and I will be in the Mercedes-Benz week 2, North Carolina.
Tony,
hey, man, Will out here sitting up, put a plug in for the lady. He's sitting there rubbing all on his face. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty Will, baby. Pretty Will.
Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Week 2, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there.
You got the cheap hot dogs. I got you.
Antonio, let them know where they can find you on social media, bro.
Antonio Henderson, or you can find me at work. There you go.
All right, Larry, close the show out for us, brother. It's all on you.
Hey, man, appreciate you.
We still got James down in the corner.
Oh, yeah. My bad. We're going to get James before we get out here. Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, appreciate you letting me come here and talk my talk, man. Appreciate sharing the panel with all you brothers. Very insightful as always, man. Y'all can catch us on the Dixon Way, man. Me and my beautiful wife do live commentary of all of our favorite sports teams.
The best in the business.
Falcons, Bulldogs, even them lizards, them boots. But yeah, man, we just try to, bring a different aspect to our fandom. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to hang out with true, Atlanta fans and stuff like that, you turn down your TV, you turn up the Dixon Way, you chill with get the beverage of your choice.
The best in the business.
It's right there on my tag, man. So it's at the _Dixon_way, man. On YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X Twitter, man. We everywhere.
If y'all haven't seen it, tune into it. I promise you, it's the best live commentary. You in the arena watching the game, and it's
also,
all energy.
Tomorrow we got Braves at 150, and then we got the Hawks versus Charlotte, and we've been doing NCAA also. So we're gonna pick up whatever games come on Sunday. We're gonna pick those up. We might do a triple hitter because I know the Bulldogs playing in the NIT too. So we do it, man. Trying.
At the Dixon Way, at the Dixon_way. Check them out. All right, James, you closing the show. It's all on you, bro.
Well, you can catch me. I'm James Holloway. I'm in Atlanta Bird Game, the eye test. I do share if I come across the press. I do share. You ain't got to hear me fuss about Desmond Ridder this year. Yeah, I'm throwing that shot in. So we get that on out the way. Also, yeah, I did want to tell you this, Tidy. If you weren't doing it right, you wouldn't have any haters. If you know, you know. So with that being said, I'm out.
I'm out.
Hey, Toddy, real quick, Larry, when play the Nats, we got to link up so I can talk my talk and you talk your talk about your team and I talk my talk about my team. So whenever that happens, Nats, the Nationals. The Atlanta Falcons is the only non-DC team I rock with. I mean,
hold on. The Nats. We SWAT Nats around here, bro.
The Nationals.
I know what you're saying.
All right. So when we play, let's do a live together so we can talk our talk.
You come in, I'll put the collab cam, and you can watch the Braves whoop up on the net.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's up in here.
And also Toddy, Sagittarius gang, baby.
Gang, baby.
Gang.
One
more time.
Hey, Coach, one last thing.
One more thing.
For all the haters to sit there and try to be more than what they are, and sit there try to piggyback on somebody else's success, and what they said they grinding, and said they put their heart, their blood, their soul, their intuition into creating. Y'all some suckers, man. And I'm saying
we don't get them haters no shine, baby. Don't get them haters no shine.
I'm giving them all the shine right now. Y'all some suckers, man. Do never, ever sit there cross the goddamn line to go on some other shit about something that you ain't had nothing to do with. You ain't build it, you ain't help build it, you ain't had nothing to do with it. Don't sit there trying to include somebody else because their shit is sitting there rocking harder than yours. Period, man. At the end of the day, ABG all day, every day.
Every day.
Yeah, especially when they don't mention you at all and stuff. When they don't mention you at all and stuff, they still want to throw shots.
Come on, my show and talk shit.
And on that note, we out. Blessings, fellas. I appreciate all your love. Y'all have a great weekend. We out of here. Peace.
Bird Gang out.
Out.